your knowledge and welcome to the DTLV Good Buddies. Today we got the one, the only, the Vladdy. Holy shit, he's so goddamn big daddy. And I'll be the co-host today, the one, the only, the Mad Hatter. Ladies, you can add me at the MaddHatterTv with 2 Ds because sometimes 1 D just isn't enough. And today, we've got a couple segments, so we're going to be on here for about a half hour or so. We're just going to shoot the shit, catch up on Las Vegas life, plenty to talk about there. And then we're going to have a stoner comedy hour. We will have the Vinny, Sin City, and the Vladdy Daddy talking about stony stuff, playing stony games, stony competitions, and having stony giggles. And after that, and what everybody's really here for in this live segment, and then at 9:30, we've got Shauna and Tony coming back, and they're going to tell us more about their latest adventures of heading underneath the downtown Las Vegas tunnels. Can you believe they go underneath the tunnels and feed people? Is that shit not crazy?
Beautiful thing.
Like, who just wakes up one day and is like, you know what? I got this shit. I'm going to go feed homeless people underneath the tunnels. What? Could you ever see yourself doing that?
I would say I did a little bit of volunteering myself. I volunteered at the Dream Center.
Did you really?
Yeah, and we picked up food that like a lot of major corporations were like pre-bagging for like
for you guys, right? So
yeah,
it was already ready to go.
It was amazing. Like especially Whole Foods. Like Whole Foods had like metric tons of like bagged groceries and foods, and it was just amazing. I was like, wow. Major corporations do give a shit, and you see places
That's
like
a tax
Walmart.
write-off. Why wouldn't they give a shit?
I guess he was right. Yeah, it is a tax write-off. I'm not gonna lie, but regardless, it's good that we're able to provide the homeless high quality cooking foods. Like there's like the Annie's gummy bears and the Annie's mac and cheese. You know that shit's gonna be slapping. Okay, so that's why I have so much respect. Then again, the downside behind it and all with the fucking tax write-off. Ugh, I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful that there's a lot of people out there that take the times out of their days to really devote themselves to God, to any entity that you believe in, towards helping another human being. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to hear.
Well, so we got to talk about it. If we're just going to talk about Vegas life, how do you not talk about the Knights playing for the Stanley Cup? So you not doing anything with hockey, have you heard anything about this? Do you know anything going on? Have you seen the Knights biscuit in the basket, under the stick, through the legs, in the net, top titty, bar down?
To be fair,
top shelfie.
I thought the Raiders logo was the hockey thing, but that was a
wait.
I went full dyslexic.
No,
I was like, that mode looks like that. And you guys have like the weird dragon lizard thing as a mascot, right? What the fuck is that? Oh, we already had that discussion.
We dissected it and everything.
Yeah, that's a weird ass creature. But yeah, no, it's. I think hockey is cool. I think Vegas. I'm surprised the desert, a fucking desert, is able to put like a hockey thing, an ice water thing. You know, it's like, that is pretty badass.
Well, let's brag about this to our Canadian friends. So based on where we live on our location, downtown, let's just say we're standing here at Circa. From Circa, there's 7 sheets, and they're going to put up 2 more. And so we have 7 sheets of ice within 15 minutes, 20 minutes of us on a bad day. Do you know how jealous some Canadian could be right now? 7 sheets of ice? That's so many.
Oh my god.
The hockey is huge out here.
I think it's remarkable. I think adding more sports to Nevada in general is remarkable. The hockey, I mean, kind of ironic, right? Like, desert.
What do you mean? Okay, ironic. All right, let's talk ironic then. I was going to get into that next. So, the Knights are playing Florida. Oh,
they're going to kick ass.
Okay, now imagine 100 years ago, and you were like, guys, in the year 2023, the desert, Las Vegas, is going to play a team in Florida. Toronto, Detroit, Chicago, They would have laughed. They'd have been like, bro, get the fuck out of here. You're not going to have ice in the desert. Ice in Florida. Guess what, though? Hey, come.
Man, you have audacity to complain about water regulation every Sunday. I'm like,
What do you mean water regulate? Oh, okay. So it's okay for the Raiders to have all that water, all that nice grass, and then destroy it?
Maybe.
So you really thought the Raiders was hockey?
What?
That's the hat. So I had I put a Raiders logo thing on my bike, my e-bike, and I'm like, yes.
And you thought you were cheering for the hockey
yes!
team?
What?
And then I'm like, I don't know shit about football. I prefer hockey. I think that's pretty fun. I mean, I do like football. Football is pretty fun, but hockey's pretty cool. You know, you got fucking projectiles. Fucking projectiles, stupid heavy, just flying 50 fucking miles across your face. We don't talk about that. You know, I just hockey's pretty legitty, titty, fresh and fitty.
Okay, so do you want me to help you with this? Okay, listen. And I've talked about this before. Here's football in a nutshell. All right.
Okay.
It's grown men wearing tights. Okay, think about their pants. Those are like the tightest pants ever, and then they all bend over and like bow to each other for some silly reason.
Oh,
Stop, wait. And then one guy bends over and passes his balls to another guy.
Oh.
When they say hike, suddenly everybody starts hugging. And then a bunch of guys start running. They're like, ah! I don't know why, but they just... And then one guy throws his ball and one guy catches it. And then everybody tries to hug the guy with the balls. And then they all end up hugging each other in a big old pit of hugs. And that's pretty much football in a nutshell, yeah.
That's a really good way to say it. Very, very, very positive reinforcement there, bud. But shit, you're fucking right. But hey.
Wait, where was I wrong, though? That's what they do. They bend over, they pass the ball, they throw their balls, or... They bend over, pass their ball, and then everybody hugs that guy who doesn't even throw his ball.
Okay, but you get hit with the puck and you break your leg. What happens?
No, you don't break. No.
No.
Statistically, whoa. It is way safe. Okay, when was the last time you've seen an 80-year-old play football? Oh, wait. Never.
You're going to tell me an 80-year-old plays hockey?
There's no 80-year-old football league. There is literally still an 80-year-old once-a-year tournament where you have to be over 80 to play.
Oh, okay.
I dare you to find that in football. You won't. No fucking way.
Because if you get crushed, you get crushed. And from a lot of hugs, I would imagine, would definitely be detrimental for a person that age. But...
Oh my god, could we do this? Wait, time out. Could we do this? So we had a scene. Could we do this?
Okay.
So... Imagine catching a football. Just dive to the other side of the couch like you're catching a football.
Okay.
Okay. Oh! Did you look at my hair? Oh, Jesus. How was that one?
That was pretty fun, actually.
Not bad.
Let's do that again!
Chat, what do we rate that? 1 out of 10. Oh, shit. Where am I? Put me back on.
Oh,
hey. Oh, wrong one. Wrong scene.
are we even live?
Are we live? Yeah, we are live.
Okay, I was about to say.
We're live. Okay, so right now, the chat was talking about Tom Brady. Most important player in hockey, most effective, is on his knees. Yeah, no, the chat's talking too, yeah. Yeah, see, there's... Shit, do I put it this way? See, there's people talking.
Doesn't Tom Brady kiss his kids on the lips?
Wait.
What?
So what if he does?
You think that's okay?
Do you think it's okay to just throw away your kids and not be there for them?
What?
You don't kiss your kids on the lips. You think that's a normal thing that Americans do? No, you don't do that.
Wait, what do you mean
What?
Americans?
Listen, it was really popular on my Facebook feed. Tom Brady kissing his kids on the lips. I was like, We don't do that.
Did you do that?
No.
Did your dad kiss you on the lips?
I don't have a dad.
You kiss your mom on the lips?
No.
You don't kiss.
Who
Does
the
your mom
fuck?
kiss you on the lips?
You don't kiss.
No.
Nobody.
Does mommy come up here and go?
You don't kiss. You kiss
No.
your wife and your girlfriend and
And that's it?
Your boyfriend, anybody. But you don't. There's a boundary with the family thing.
Where's the boundary?
It's there. It's there. There's
It's
a
there?
visible line. You don't.
So
Listen,
cheekies? How about the cheekies?
cheeks are fine. Like right here, that's fine. But this, no, that's weird as fuck. I will disown you as a child if you do shit like
Disown?
that.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, no. The thing is, Tom Brady is very family orientated, and I'm assuming, and everybody has their own belief structures, and he, if he feels like that is right, but by all means, but just don't let me see you do that in public. I'll probably be a little upset.
Bad Tom.
Change your hat.
What do you mean you changed your hat? Look at you down there. Don't you tell me what to do. Listen. No. Gonna get embarrassed by a red pen. No.
Oh,
No.
damn it.
No. I like the size difference though. Hey, Warpuggy. How are you?
Yeah.
So what else is... Oh, okay, the festival was down here. That shit was terrible. There was Memorial Day. Okay, you went out for Memorial Day. Let's talk about this for a minute.
Oh, yeah, I
before
would
that.
love to.
Oh, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
went out with good buddy Josh.
What?
What happened there? What did you guys do?
Well, while the Mad Hatter was taking
flop,
a
yeah.
hibernation nap,
I did.
we were trying to get his goofy ass out because he's the only one with the mustard in his fridge. So, and Josh really loves mustard, and I don't have mustard.
That's not what we were talking about.
The thing is, Josh is great. He had a great time. We had the burgers and the dogs with Vinny, the Vinsanity stoner beloner. And we just vibed out. The concert was very loud, but it was weirdly enough, they're playing some music that I kind of know. And I was like, oh wow, this guy's doing a cover for another guy. That's pretty lit. So a lot of creative souls.
Where did you end up?
Huh?
Where did you end up?
No, right in front. I was right in front of my house.
Oh, those were the real people. Those weren't cover bands. Those were the real bands.
I didn't see no flyer of the Eagles playing.
Hey.
And I could have swore I heard the Eagles. And
You did not hear the Eagles.
No, yes, I did. I shit you not.
There was no fucking Eagles
I
here.
heard
It was Rancid, Bad Religion, and Dropkick Murphys were the big three.
How do people know these bands? What am I not?
What?
I know all the generic punk metal bands. I don't know all the other
Because I grew up with these bands.
How do now is that only regional? Why wasn't
What
I
do you mean
able
regional?
to hear that
I
in New York?
knew all three of the finishers.
I want to hear Bad Religion, but I never heard it were in the East Coast.
What?
The Russian coast,
The Russian coast.
it's like I wanted to hear that shit in my childhood, but man, I wasn't able to get accessibility to all the cool kid music that y'all be listening to like that.
Those were, yeah.
No, I believe it.
Can you? So that I was looking at Bad Religion. I don't know.
I know the
if you know-
pants.
Okay, Bad Religion.
Or do they make the pants?
What?
ADHD hurts.
They do. Bad Religion, the band.
The band.
Do they also make jeans?
Probably. That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting into.
Okay.
They literally look like the dorkiest dads in the world. Like if you were to have a dorky, nerdy dad that's going to set you up to make sure you end up at USC or UCLA, honestly, he looks like one of my uncles. There, I said it. I'm sorry, uncles. It's true, yo. He looks like a cool hipster. Definitely is well off. Has not a single worry in his world, and doesn't. Damn, it's weird because he didn't even know how to dance, and he's probably been on stage his whole damn life.
What do the cool kids do? They put the fingers together
Exactly.
like this.
Exactly.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Rancid is pretty good. I don't know. Okay, what's crazier is that is punk nowadays. So it was the punk rock bowling. So you got to know your audience. Bowling is what? Middle class America, age 25 to 50. And so they were selling to those.
25 to 50, more like 30 to 50. Come on.
All right, fine. It was more like 35 to 55.
Let's be honest.
But yeah, you got to know who you're selling to. It definitely wasn't for the younger generation. You didn't really see a lot of like 18, 19, 20-year-olds like you did the week before for EDC.
Yeah. I don't like EDC either. 4 people died.
Wait, have you been yet?
No, I don't want to go. I just, it's like, I feel like I just rationalized what a typical experience there would be.
Well, but you have to remember how many
like
people
I
are there.
enjoy
500,000.
500,000. I'm a little guy. I don't want to be smushed in and fucked up and like
Well,
I don't want to spend $98 on pizza.
You don't have to get smushed in and fucked up. You don't even have to eat there, bud.
I want to eat there. I'm one of those guys.
Well, that shit's expensive. You gotta pay to play, man.
I'd rather pay to play than fucking.
You're in the middle of the goddamn desert, around 500,000 other people.
500,000 people just.
It's a primal
in
thing,
the
man.
heat, in the Nevada heat.
You gotta pay to play and compete.
Oh, what? Why? Is it like a mass? If it was a massive orgy, I would have been like, you know what? I mean, it's not like
okay, well,
but it's
Camp
like,
EDC is a massive orgy.
Write that down. Write that down.
No. Listen. Camp EDC is where you spend the night. So all you do is drugs for 3 days, and then they all sleep together because they all have tents. And you're like, babe, I got tacos in my tent. You coming? Come on.
You know,
Come on,
I would
you like tacos?
I would have not with the like.
Oh, suddenly he's okay with that.
No. Listen to me. If it take too much psychedelics, I don't want to get creeped the fuck out. I don't want to look the person next to me and I'm like, dude, you're just like right here, and you know, just like in a whole other like spiritual realm of just understanding. I don't want to be there like that. I want to be where I'm comfortable with my
how
bed.
about this? Because the chat was talking about this. Here, I'll let you read out. So how do you feel about waiting at, say, like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks at, say, 5 in the morning and watch them all do the walk of shame after they're just toasty drugs for days and then they walk in?
That is...
people watching at its best?
Yeah. No, people watching at its best. Atomic Liquor, a great place to people watch, especially after EDC. I love it.
That's their drop-off point. That's a great one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
They usually close, though. They don't stay open for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's this one girl that really wanted to see me, but she
What?
was like...
What's her name?
I'm not going to say her name. Shit. Her name was... I don't want to say it. But the point is, this girl that was walking, I known her from like the Snapchat era through the COVID days and shit. And she told me she was going to EDC.
Did you guys ever get bored in the COVID days?
No, not like that.
Oh.
It was one of those like, you're probably a cool person, you know? And...
You got her phone number?
Yeah. And basically...
Do you?
Yeah. No, I
Can
did.
we call her right now?
The thing is, no, I just don't want to like...
Come on, let's ask her over.
The thing is,
Let's ask her out.
Yeah, you know, I'll probably talk to her.
Let's do it right now.
No, the thing is,
she
called me
please.
right after EDC, and then after that, I was like, no.
Wait, she called you after? So she was thinking about you.
Yes, after her fucking metric dose of acid and
good. So you're on her mind. Call her.
No.
Right now. Please, come
and
on.
I was like,
call it. Do it. Do it.
No. It's
do it.
No. It's the young love. No, it's not about that. The thing is, I just wasn't interested. I was like, I kind of rationalized.
But you have to. Look at that chat. Look at this. But you have to.
No, she did me dirty. No, she did me dirty. In the beginning of EDC, she told me to wait for her at the Atomic Liquor. Me being there like the fucking duck that I was. I was like, okay, let's going on? And
You know, they don't get done till 5 in the morning.
She hasn't
6 in the morning.
arrived, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go back home. And then after the 3-day fucking EDC rampage she experienced, then she calls me again. She's like, hi, I'm so sorry. Let's meet up again. And I'm like,
yeah. You gotta know your worth, King.
yeah.
She picked drugs over you.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying
You
to
probably
tell
lucked out from the sounds of it.
No.
I mean, who knows? She might have got something from over the weekend. It's a 3-day worksheet.
Yeah.
Did she go to the camp?
I didn't. Yeah, I think that's weird as fuck. I'm sorry. I know it's like a
So you don't want to go to
yeah, I
camp
know it's like a
EDC?
primal thing, but no, that's kind of barbaric. That's weird as fuck. Like, I'm sorry.
3 days.
Yo, I'll be like, I'll
All
let my
drugs, no
kids. I'll let
showers.
my kids go, but I don't want to go.
Okay,
that's the
that's,
thing, because I just don't like being surrounded by like, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And,
No. Every time I go to a club, I keep getting hit by this taller lady's boobies all the time, and I'm just sitting there trying to dance, and all I hear is. And I'm like, yeah, I can't go to the club. I can't. It's just, I don't know. Too much titties flying around, and I keep getting slapped with them. But maybe that's a good thing.
What?
Wait. Isn't that why you go? Is so that they're like, pow, 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 pow. And you're like, no, nobody does that. What the hell?
Oh.
You didn't even do that at the club. You were like, mama.
Well, spilled half my $18 drink. So
And you're complaining.
just like,
And you're complaining.
I don't know. Titties are amazing.
Well, anyways, guys, shout out to the apps we're on. We are on, I'll just say it. So we're having connection problems, but I am working on getting back on LiveMe. I am broadcasting on MeetMe. And shout out to the YouTube chat. And shout out to Kick. We're over there on Kick. Hello, everybody. You guys are hilarious today. Thanks for hanging out. We really enjoyed you guys.
Love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Jesus loves you.
Back to so you're at the club, titties slapping you in the face. You're going, and you're like, no.
You call your mom. Mom, pick me up from here. I'm getting assaulted. That's my ass, man. Oof. So many times I had a beautiful woman around me, and I'm just like, I'm gonna be over there.
So we can ask this girl out?
No, I'm not. I rather be talking to this girl that I'm talking to now, because she has at least some ambition and some pride.
Ambition,
big word.
it's a huge word.
And yeah, very very cool that how you even said it. The world just flows or goes.
And sometimes you just gotta let it. Okay, so when you're doing so here's my thought on this.
I like thoughts.
And Ann will tell you, Ann has seen me with haters. A lot of haters.
Me too.
But here's the thing. I don't want to like everybody. But I want somebody, so in this case, I want people to watch me to feel like they're like, bro, I get something that your friend has or you have, or you're real, you're genuine, and I can relate. I think I could have a beer with you. I think we could hang out and have a good time. I could tell your sense of humor can get a little this way or that way, and I respect it. And some people just look at me and they're like, bro, what the fuck? And I'm looking at them and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, nah, I don't want to fucking hang out. And so it works both ways. I don't want to, and you call them haters. I just call them people that disagree with me. If they want to disagree with me, that's cool, but I'm not going to try and make up or fake or like kind of we were talking about the other day. If I say something, goddamn it, I mean it. I'm not going to get on here the next day and apologize. There's just some people that are going to fucking hate me for hating me. But I also, on the same end, I'm not going to Bud Light myself or target myself and make sure I have 50% of America hate me overnight over one thing because, well, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, back to the roundabout. Haters are beautiful. That means I'm doing something right. If somebody has enough time,
motivators.
okay, but think about it this: if somebody has enough time to hate me, I at least pique their interest.
Ooh.
And so, growing up, I was taught question
Write that
everything.
down.
So, if you stand really far on the left, sometimes you catch someone really far on the right who they're like, "What's that motherfucker saying?" Whatever, it still caught your attention and you're listening.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So you gotta love your haters.
Let them be your motivators. With Geico Insurance, save 15%. No, I'm joking.
Ah, fuck it. There's the old ramble too. Buddy, at the end of the day, we're all from planet Earth. There's only one race, the human race.
Hey, that's my line. But yes. Yeah, get that
What do you
right.
mean that's my line? That's my goddamn line.
Get that.
There's only one race, the human race. Get it right or get it. What was the old saying from the... It was like Camp Wanna Be... Ah, never mind. You were like -10 when this came out. There was this Camp Wanna Bing Bang on Nickelodeon where it's like, get it right or pay the price, young man.
Oh my.
That's how it went. Read that bottom one. What's that bottom one say?
You're not going to super target
Oh,
yourself.
below that.
Oh, that's not your line. It's not your line.
Oh, never mind. It already went away. Sorry. Yeah, we can't see it. He used it forever. It was Bob saying, I disagree with what you say, but I'll defend to the death the right to sell such lies.
What?
Wait.
What?
Want me to read that again? I disagree with what you say, but I'll defend to the death your right to tell such lies.
Who? What?
What do you mean? Who?
What the fuck?
Who?
I will have what he's having.
What do you mean?
Bobby.
What?
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 Wait.
What?
I am so confused what you just
So basically what that means is, because we just had Memorial Day, and you had a barbecue for it, it means, bro, I think you're a liar, pants on fire piece of shit, but I'll still go to war so that you could be a liar, piece of shit, and have your own choice of freedom, and your own choice of using those words. However, damn. It happened today. This happened today. I have a video of it. I gotta put it on TikTok later. I gotta put it on. Just wait a couple. Jump in like 2 minutes. I'll be ready for you. 2 minutes. Okay, so story time. Oh wait, hold on. You know, you're welcome to anything in the back. There's beers in the fridge. Everything's in the back. Help yourself to everything. Hey, thanks for being here. Sorry, we got people for our next show here. Okay, so here's what happened today.
What?
Here's what happened.
What?
Here.
What?
Here.
What?
Here's
What?
what happened today. Wait.
What?
Yeah, so I was driving these passengers. I Uber. Beep, beep. And this guy on the side of the... So we were talking about, does anything crazy happen in Vegas? And we were driving up to the Fremont Experience, downtown Las Vegas, which is exactly what's behind me. And so I'm like, no, it's overall pretty cool. And so then this guy starts acting crazy and starts kicking cones. And this shit's hilarious. We start laughing. We're like, bro, this guy's kicking cones. And then this one big guy, like big in comparison. One guy was probably like 5'5", the other guy was like 6'2", 6'3". So the size difference was super noticeable. Yo, the little guy basically told the big guy to go fuck himself and then threw a cone at him. Or, I'm sorry, kicked a cone at him. Jesus. This super tall guy literally, wow! Like karate kicked him and then boom, boom, knocked him out. And you're just sitting there like...
What?
So that'll be on my TikTok later.
I'm excited.
The cool part about Tesla, it records all that shit.
What?
Yeah.
So...
It also
Yeah.
recorded the time when you hit that cap, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, wow.
What?
No, this is crazy. So yeah, that was my story time. That was my story time. It'll be on my TikTok later. Yeah, the TikTok later. do you want to say goodbye for this segment before we start our next one?
Oh, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've discussed some very interesting topics today. And I hope y'all have a blessed fucking day. Because we're going to have another segment here with Vinny. We're going to be having a little,
What does that even mean?
a little...
It's like your baby segment with your best friend coming up next.
I know, I'm excited. But yeah, guys, stay tuned. I'm excited. I'm vibing. We're gonna have some cool little interesting questions here and there thrown, and there's gonna be a scoreboard.
We have to work on this. Jesus.
Yeah, I'll be off.
Jeez. Get this kid off cam. You're good. Come back in a minute. Come back. And Jesus. Anyways, man, hey, we're still live though. Anyways, so we're only going to take a 1 minute break back there, you guys. A 1 minute break. And then we are going to come back with our stoner comedy hour. We have a game set up. As you guys already saw on our scoreboard, we have a bunch of random questions. And then after they're done, we have the Las Vegas Underground Tunnel community coming back. I'm pretty excited to have them back. So I know it's not a lot of views in comparison to some of these apps or whatever. No, I promise. This is a 1 minute. So we've been trying to take this a little more seriously. It really is 1 more minute. That's why I'm rattling on right now, to kind of give them time to do stuff in the background. And when I'm done, the 1 minute break is literally only go pee-pee. When I say there's 1 minute left, they will have their buttholes in the sofa. And the only reason we're taking the 1 minute is so that I can play a cheesy little ad that I really like. And then, yeah, that's enough time for me to, 30 seconds to tinkle, 30 seconds to wash my hands, and then I'm back. Anyways, oh, look at this guy. Chris Alliance is in here. Hi, Chris. Somebody needed attention. So anyways, coming up next, we have a good old segment of the Stoner Chatter. These guys are going to play games, have a good time. We even made this cool little side video for it. And then afterwards, like I was saying, we have the downtown Las Vegas Holy Spirit community coming on in, and they go underneath into the Las Vegas tunnels. It's amazing. Like, these guys literally go underground into the tunnels where they feed the homeless. And shout out to the food group 7th and Carson, where they're out sponsoring them. And so what 7th and Carson does, and again, shout out 7th and Carson, is so over there at 7th and Carson, they prepare 100 meals for these guys. 100 meals. Wild, right? And with these 100 meals, they go down to the tunnels and they feed the homeless. It's amazing. So they'll be on here at 9:30. And so we're going to take 1 minute. And then we'll be right back, and we're going to begin the Stoner Comedy Hour. I'm really looking forward to this. This should be a really good time.
I'm excited.
It should be a really good time. So give us 1 minute. I'll be right back. And then we will start. So, with further ado, as promised, like I was saying, sorry, I was trying to get this silly ass commercial ready. Do you know how hard it is to repair a commercial? Ooh, here it is. Okay, everybody. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in 1 minute, and we're going to start our comedy hour. Literally a 1 minute break this time, not 5. Here's our goofy ass commercials. They're hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, welcome back to Stoner Hour. We got the Stoner Comedy Hour with the one, the only, the Vlad. Daddy. And we also got the one, the only, the Sin City Stoner, the one, the only Vinny. And I'll be the co-host on this for the MaddHatterTv.
Welcome back, Sin City Stoners! Woo! Oh my god.
Technical difficulties. We survived. Listen, we survived. Yeah. I survived. I survived. Vinny, move your ass over. You're too goddamn. No, no, the other way, goddamn. Get that. Throw that. Jesus. Throw that. Jesus. Got that. Move. Give me some room. You're sitting on me, boy. Thank you, young man. Yeah. Oh, look. Oh. I feel so tiny. Why are you guys looking? Why are you looking so small down there? What happened to you? Where's the rest of you? You're so small. Look at this. Oh, look. He's a little bigger. You tiny. Just smashing in the. No, we will not smash me in the middle. No. All right. So today, I figure we're gonna talk about the goofy shit, the funny shit, so let's dive right into it. All right. So let's go with you with the hat. Will you tell us a little bit about yourself? Will you introduce just a small little stoner comedy about you? What's your favorite stoner comedy movie or TV show and why?
I mean, you gotta love the classic, The Big Lebowski. That's probably one of my favorite.
Wait.
What?
I don't know what The Big Lebowski is. How is this a classic? Wait, who are you looking at?
Adora.
1998, March 6th. The world was introduced.
To the big... Wait, you even know the
dude.
date? 1986? Big Lebowski?
Yeah, March 6th,
Who the fuck is the Big Lebowski?
1998.
It's a type of animal that lives in
The Big Lebowski was a con man in a wheelchair.
Wait, he was a con man in a wheelchair?
Okay, don't
Will you tell us more about him? I promise, I'm not fucking with you.
The Big Lebowski
I don't know anything about it.
had a charity that was,
I don't
the
know.
Lebowski Urban Achievers. And he tried to embezzle $1 million out of the charity because his porn star girlfriend was running around pretending to be kidnapped. And he just tried to pin this all on some poor sap who was just trying to bowl with his friends and have, a chill, relaxed day and just make it through life.
Oh my god.
Okay, that doesn't sound terrible.
Holy shit, that movie is amazing.
Oh, so you've seen it too?
It is so good. It's
I'm the only one that haven't seen it?
Really?
I haven't seen it, no, yeah.
You're the same age as Vinny.
No, I haven't, yeah.
And this poor gentleman who was roped into this scheme was also named Jeffrey Lebowski, but he went by the Dude. The Big Lebowski was the guy in the wheelchair who, was just trying to pretend to be rich, but really he had no money and he just ran a charity-ish.
So he was a broke boy trying to act like a rich. So are you talking about that rich girl who has high demands, but then check this out, has only $12 in her bank account, but wants you to buy her a $60 drink?
Just suck your cock for $1,000.
Jesus Christ.
Brent has to pay $100 to watch.
Oh my god.
Okay, answer the question. Chat has questions. What do you guys think about that?
Letter fans or pedos.
They can't
No,
see that one.
the-
Not the other one. Is it worth my time to watch? And you're still going
The
to watch
comment
my
on
castle?
top is so
I know
fucking
these happen.
hilarious.
There's people watching.
Letter fans.
Okay, yo.
The
the-
Jesus
Nobody
was
else
the
can
pederast,
see.
though.
That was great timing. So, anyways, we have a troll out here. I have some haters. We were talking about this earlier. They're blocked, so they're logging on other accounts because they can't. Their chat doesn't show up on the main chat. So, like, nobody else can see that on the main. Only you guys can see that. I have them blocked. Like, it doesn't show up on the main chat. Yeah.
Oh shit. Whoa. I won't be having what he's having.
Wow. So, anyways,
Dude,
moving
the stars
on.
wouldn't be able to capitalize on it. And
Okay, so we'll give them, I guess, that time of the day. So as we keep doing this, as the chat goes, that's going to happen more and more often. You don't focus on the goofy shit. You focus on, like, the conversations. And
The question just got me
going.
caught off guard.
You're so bad. You're so green and new. So anyways, these are my friends. They haven't broadcasted much before. They're new to it. So back to the main question. We're talking about the Big Lebowski, and the question in the chat was, is it worth my time to watch? And would you call it your favorite also?
Okay.
I mean,
Now, Vinny already called it his favorite. It was, would you call it your favorite also?
I would say.
Back to you, what would your question, like, what would your favorite Stoner TV chat or channel be?
Oh, I gotcha. So, onto the Big Lebowski. I love the movie. Great premise. Very like me. I'm very cartoon-like. I have ADHD or some shit where it's like I can't watch a thing for too long and be like I'm very go make a sandwich. You know, like it's one of those movies where it's like it's something funny is bound to happen, but it takes like patience and a lot of weed to like just sit there on the couch and just like enjoy that. But for me, love the movie. I watched it numerous times, and I think it's a great movie to watch if you're just like just want to sit there for a little bit, you know. But like, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. But my favorite stoner comedy would gotta be this one movie I watched, the Step Brothers. Fuck that movie. Oh my god, so funny.
what do y'all think of the movie How High? That's a good movie. I like that one a lot too.
Are we not even going to talk about Pineapple Express?
Pineapple Express was badass, honestly. But Norbit. It's got to be Norbit.
What was How High about? Norbit?
How you do? The fucking movie is amazing. Want to see a bitch go down a slide?
How High is about two high school kids trying to get into college and take the THCs. It was like the SATs, but like the THCs they call it. It was a stoner comedy, and you know it's like you study high, you take the test high, you get high scores, right?
Write that down.
No way.
And then the one dude's friend dies in a very tragic and well predicted accident.
Wow.
Yep. And so he took the ashes from his dead friend and grew a marijuana plant out of it. And then when they smoked it before taking the test. And then their friend Ivory was able to show up and give them all the answers to the test. And then they go to, I believe it's Harvard.
Oh shit. That is, I love that premise of the movie. I'm not gonna
And
lie.
then,
I was thinking about
you know,
that.
and then it's just, you know, Method Man and Redman on Harvard campus doing high shenanigans.
That I like that.
With their friend
premise.
I Need Money.
I like that. Netflix made that. Which movie?
No, it was. I think it was. I don't know who made it, but it's been around for a while.
Oh, Okay, well that's a movie I gotta put on my bucket list. Honestly, that shit sounds fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie. My God,
You can skip the
smoking your
sequel.
best friend. Damn.
The sequel's not worth your time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna write that down.
I like
no
this.
sequel.
Um,
To be fair, a lot of sequels are bad right now. It's crazy.
okay. So I'm gonna go on a random one. And this is super random. What is the dumbest thing you've ever put in a microwave while being stoned?
I put an egg.
Wait, what?
What?
Hold on. You
What?
put in a...
What?
Yes. Tell a story about that.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, he has. You know what has to happen.
It has to happen.
God. Oh my God. Vinny came to my house one day with some amazing weed one day. And we smoked a lot of it. It was some really good weed. And Vinny's like, "Oh, it's like I just got this weed. It's the Gelaton 520 or some shit like that. Like
Modified grapes.
Modified grape, unicorn piss, whatever the fuck it was." I was rather peckish, and I didn't want to go outside. Vinny left, and I was sitting at home, like, pretty hungry. I took one of my Trader Joe fucking eggs, like, little fucking tiny eggs, and I put like a little cup to hold the damn thing in place. So that's not what happened. The little metal cup. Two things happened in the microwave. See, it was a metal little cup that supported the little egg. So I was like, "Oh, dude, this is like a perfect thing for my egg, dude." I'm just like, this is like fits right in, all snug and shit. And I just popped that shit in the microwave. Two things happened. I opened that shit. After a minute and 30 seconds, I'm like, a minute and 30 seconds seems pretty sufficient. The first 20 to 30 seconds, I was like, I just turned it on and I went to wash my dishes, and I heard, I was like, "What the fuck's that sound?" I looked in the fucking microwave, and the fucking egg is glowing, and the little thing that supports the egg in the microwave was like in the blue shade of color. And I opened that shit up, and that's not the worst part. I put that shit back, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll throw the water in the cold water in the fucking dishes." I throw the fucking egg in the fucking the dish thing, and the fucking egg just like in the water. And I'm over here fucking mortified, tripping fucking balls on Vinny's fucking weed you got from fucking the Chief and Sean, and I was like putting shit in the microwave. So that was my first bad experience of putting an egg in the microwave, because I was rather peckish. This is why we eat out. This is why. This is why we can't save for shit.
You need to start a stoner cooking show.
Oh God.
Stoner-friendly recipes for the stoner who's hungry.
Oh, that shit was so bad.
That was beautiful. I gotta ask, have you done the same thing, Vinny? Vinny, what have you put in the microwave?
I mean, when I was like in middle school, not high, but just middle school kid, I put a CD into a microwave to see if I could make an electrical cloud. Don't worry, it wasn't my parents' good microwave. It was one that was on its way to the dumpster.
The eggshell color.
Wait, does that make it better or worse?
I mean, it was being thrown away. So I couldn't fuck it up to the point where we couldn't throw it away.
Are you sure?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, if someone knocks at the door and says, "Hey, you're under arrest for putting a CD into a microwave," then we'll know that I wasn't supposed to do it. But until that day comes, I'm just, it's just not a good idea. It is kind of a nice little light show, though. It's kind of cool. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You guys are hilarious today.
It's emotional. Clusterfuck of joy.
Oh my God.
But don't do it.
Don't do it. So are you guys ready to play a game?
Down with the sickness, yes.
Wait, yes?
Yes, I said down with this. Yeah, okay, yeah. I said yes. Yes, with the play on words.
Look at me ready to go.
Ooh.
Okay, so to explain the rules, what we're gonna do here, we're going to play weed or not weed. And so I'm gonna load up an image, and you guys are going to guess weed or not weed. And if you both get it right, you both get a point.
Okay.
If you get it wrong, well, obviously, you don't get a point. Are we with it? Seems easy, right?
Not weed.
Nah, that's a palm tree.
Wait, what? So the question is, weed or not weed?
Well, cannabis or weeds? Because there's a lot of weeds.
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
now that you mention it, holy fuck.
Cannabis or not cannabis?
Cannabis or not cannabis?
That's not cannabis.
Not cannabis.
Not cannabis.
So you both think not cannabis for our first one.
Yeah, the leaves look too shiny.
It looks more like a cousin of a dandelion.
So you will be happy to know this is a coral plant. Coral plant. Not weed.
Oh, it's nice. Look at that. Baby.
There you go. Not weed.
This one behind that looks like on screen.
Are you sure you can handle another one?
Let's try it.
Okay, we're going to get a little harder this time.
Oh my
Weed?
God.
Or not weed?
Ooh.
That's not weed.
You sure?
That is not weed.
How sure are you?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to say not weed.
This is an okra. It is an edible green seed pod, long-standing in tradition with medicine. A native tropical from Asia and Africa. It is
Not a weed.
not a weed.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
You think you can handle another one?
Let's go for it.
Now remember, you can see these before they can.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Weed? They're not going to throw 3 in a row.
That's weed.
I think I would. Weed or not weed?
That's weed.
You sure?
Yeah.
I believe that is the cannabis indica Northern Lights.
You think it's a northern?
No. Yes, I believe that is cannabis.
So, this is a genetically mutated one.
Oh.
Which, by the way, going forward, this is going to get a little harder. They are all genetically mutated. This is weed.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Punch the bag.
First to 7 wins. Anything over 7 is a tiebreaker, sudden death.
Okay, fine.
Good.
Sudden death. I like the sound of that.
Ooh.
That's a second place.
Sudden death. Weed or not a weed?
We'll just take this joint I have and oh no, that's definitely not cannabis.
Come on, dude. That is.
You don't think so?
Fuck no. Man, that looks like some shit koalas.
That almost looks like a money tree.
Oh, it is. Oh, you know.
Is that a money tree?
It looks like it actually.
A money tree?
They're like the cool hipster plants everybody has.
I mean, it's supposed to look like a money plant, which is a cannabis plant, but it's a money tree.
Oh fuck.
Honestly, I couldn't help myself. This is the same one we showed the first time. I just wanted to see if you noticed.
Well, at least we still figured out that it wasn't cannabis.
Weed or not weed?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Weed
I'm not
or
smoking,
not weed?
I'm not smoking that.
But is it weed or not weed? I told you it's gonna get harder.
Are you serious?
No, definitely not.
That you're out of your fucking mind.
Definitely not.
So it is not weed, but it's as close as we're gonna get, and one of the harder ones. This is actually hemp weed that they make the paper from. So this is the hemp paper weed, but it's not really weed, but it's weed.
But it's technically weed, so we didn't get a point there.
We'll give you both a point. Wait. Chat, what do you think? Do we give him a point? Do you give him a point for that one? Do we give him a point? I think we give him a point. Yeah, we decided we give him a point. It's not weed.
43.
If you can't smoke it, if you can't smoke it, it's not weed.
I mean, technically my answer was I'm not smoking that.
Yeah, you're like, no, bro, I'm not. You're like, well, wait a minute. Ooh, I have to look this. What if I told you I didn't know? No, wrong one. What is this?
Oh, fuck.
I have to look it up. I don't know what one this one is either. Weed or not a weed? Is this a plant or weed? And take your time because I have to look up the answer.
Fuck.
If that is cannabis, it's definitely, like you said, it's genetically modified. Because those leaves are in a weird cluster formation. But this could potentially be cannabis.
I'm gonna say no weed.
Wait, what was your answer?
You said yes weed, I said no weed.
Okay. Yeah, let this be a good tiebreaker one. My official answer will be yes, and his is no.
This is a southern marigold. Only used for culinary purposes.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh!
This is a shrub that is easily and is often considered a weed as it grows on land, but it has only been cultivated and distributed as it can only grow near crops, vegetables, pastures, orchards, and abandoned lots.
Ooh, I'm right.
Oh, that's a big one.
I mean, I was just trying to be different.
That was a good different.
I
mean, I didn't think it was, but those leaves definitely look close.
It
Like I said, like if it was, it would be some weird. And you said that the
these
ones
are
that
all genetic going forward.
So that, yeah, that picture's.
Oh, that's obvious.
Is it?
Wait, hold on.
It's not though.
Yeah, that's definitely I'd smoke it. Look at all those trichomes.
Huh. I'm gonna say no weed.
Not weed?
I'm saying it's weed.
So we have not weed and a weed. Oh, fuck, I have to look it up. It is not. Wait. It is weed.
What?
It is a creeper.
That is not weed.
Yep, that one. Let me read the description. So this is a twilight zone of mutations. If the plant was so huge that it had to make side branches bowed all the way down to the ground and rooted out, full of sativa, you could only find this in tropical regions where they experience high humidity levels.
Okay.
To display this bizarre trait. and they call it a very elongated stem that looks more like vines than topical cannabis stems.
Okay.
A creeper.
Who would smoke that? What the fuck?
I want to smoke that.
I would never smoke that. Any weed that's named Creeper, man.
No, that looked like some good stuff.
Aw.
Are you ready for the next one?
You obviously have to cure it and that's
shit.
cannabis.
That's weed, really?
Yeah. Zoomed in. Definitely.
You find me a nug with those white buds on it, I'll be really happy.
When you zoom in, that's all like little trichomes.
Did I zoom in on purpose? Look at the right, though. Is this a trick?
Unless if that's some weird exotic tarantula.
You ever seen anything on the right before that? Like,
No, like that little white thing. I see the trichomes.
That's like the tips of the buds.
You find a weed that has
Zoom
those
out.
white chicken nuggets on there.
Zoom out. Show them the full bud.
you can't zoom out.
Well, then just tell them it's real.
It looks like a little. No, this is probably like a cactus bud or something. Nah, dude, hold on.
I can't tell him anything. The game is he has to tell me.
And you have the answer.
He's
right?
saying no, and I'm saying yes.
Okay, yeah, he's right. That's not weed.
That's not weed?
Not weed.
So this is called a variegation and albinism marijuana plant.
Fuck.
So the hue comes in many different colors, and the origin is indica. The albino is because of the pigmentation and the genetic malfunctions of it. Oh, hold on, we have our next group running on in here. You guys help yourself to anything in the fridge and anything in the back room. Just stay out of my bedroom. That's, I feel like that was a good deal. Shit. Vinny, you only have to get this right with him, or I gotta find a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
So is this next one a weed or not a weed?
Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's the one I pick. Weed or not a weed, gentlemen? For the game or for overtime? I told you I was gonna step it up and make him harder.
I know my answer. But I'm not gonna influence
Yeah,
his.
you look at this little schmuck. He's like, I'm not gonna influence. I'm gonna say that's weed.
It's weed. It's some broadleaf weed.
Look at this guy.
God, this
You
shit's
think it's
so
weed?
funny. It's weed.
I think it's weed.
It is. That was a good one. I feel like that was a good one to go with.
The broadleafs would definitely throw a lot of people off.
I get the bonus round, right?
The what round?
The bonus round.
Oh, you want to go a bono round just in case?
Yeah, you said that there's a bonus round.
Okay, sure. I'll go bonus round with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's go double or nothing, I guess.
Double nothing.
Ooh, hold on. We gotta make you wait. There you go. Can you guys at home see him? Wait. Can we have the other side too?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can we have the other side? Can we? Wait, no. You're the. You're too big.
Oh, you did it. No way. That's the most coolest shit. He learned that. Pat on your back. Oh, fuck.
Weed or not weed?
That's not weed.
For the bono, for the last one, the one I saved in case we went to overtime. Weed or not weed?
Those leaves don't look like it, but the way that plant is manicured, it looks like it's a plant.
How you guys take care of, by the way?
I mean, I guess with a double or nothing final extra bonus round to see if you can steal the win from me, I'm gonna say yes, it's weed.
I'm gonna
Vladimir?
say no, it's not.
It's weed!
That is not.
No, we
I
got
mean,
a winner.
I
That
mean,
is a
the way
bush.
it was manicured was more of a tell than the way it
That
looked.
was a
At least in that picture. Maybe in person it looked a little bit more like weed, but like,
Look at it. It could go either way, though, right?
yeah, like I said, it was more the way it was manicured.
It was too nice. It was too perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's. Look how shiny
There's
that
nothing
middle
fucked
one
up
is.
about it. What? Yeah, that's a weed. That's a weed. Okay, so this is an Australian bastard cannabis. This is what they call the ABC, the Australian bastard cannabis. A great example of a natural mutation, or so they say, that's, as Vinny was saying, maintained and enhanced for human consumption only. As the name suggests, the mutation originated in Australia in the 70s. And then as it spread, it's got stronger and stronger and prettier and more viable for commercial strains. And this is what you have from the 70s to today.
Huh.
Not bad. That was our first game of Stoner Scoreboard.
So not only did I
How about
win,
you know
but
you're
I
gonna
doubled down and won again.
No, you can't
Double
do that.
down.
No, you can't do that. It doesn't
Two
count.
W's.
No, I had 1 point away, so there was a different
I'm floating
way
in midair, Jesus.
to put a word
Ooh.
for that.
Did we get you too high?
Did we get you too high?
Yeah.
Alright, so as a classic stoner mishap, they happen all the time. What is your most hilarious stoner related encounter ever with your family?
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, funniest stoner encounter with family?
With family, not but with family.
Oh.
I mean, like maybe not. I think I got one, but it wasn't funny in the moment.
For tweezies.
But looking back at it, it might be kind of funny if we want to do a little story time moment.
Oh wait! Oh, we're doing it.
Give me a intro. Okay, then.
Stoner story time. Do 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 do.
Featuring Bud Light.
Wait, I'm sorry.
So
Stare into that camera, Vinny.
this
Stare
Why are you
into
looking
it.
at me?
simmer down now.
Stare into it like you're making love with your ex-girlfriend.
Anyways, this dates back to not the first time I smoked, but the first time that I was like obliterated high. Like that, the first time I was just like, I was like glued down to the couch and my head was up in the clouds. Literally, that's what it felt like. It was like tied down with a string and just floating up there. As a lightweight, I smoked entirely way too much weed. We put like an entire eighth into a hookah. We had some White Widow that we rolled into a 2 gram blunt. What was it?
I remember the hookahs.
I mean, yeah, we smoked like 5 blunts. We smoked an eighth of G13 out of the hookah, and I don't even remember how much else we smoked. I think we packed every glass bowl in the house twice.
Woo!
And anyways,
I'll
yeah.
play another game.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, wrapping it up into weird moments with family while being high. I walk home from this session and I don't even, I got home. But anyways, I sneak in the front door because I didn't have the key to the back door. And my dad's sitting in a chair right next to the door. And it's like 3:45, 4 in the morning. And he wakes up. He's like, do you know what fucking time it is? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, get your fucking ass to bed right now. I'm like, okay. And went to bed. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Just sneaking in, and there he is. The first fucking time I sneak home, and I'm fucking obliterated. And he's just fucking right there, and he catches me. And
Oh shit! There you go.
I'm done. Alright, chat, who's here in the chat? Okay, all the chats combined, and you guys didn't have to take my honesty system. You guys want to play a game, and you guys are going to be the scorecard? You guys want to help out? Chat from all the apps, Kick, Meet Me, YouTube. Do you guys want to help out? We're going to play a game. We're going to ask them questions, and the majority decides. So I count as one vote, and everybody in the chat counts as one vote as well, whether you're on Meet Me or YouTube. So if you're still here, we're going to ask the boys a bunch of stupid ass questions, all stoner related. Whoever gets the wrong answer does not get a point.
Okay.
Only one person can get a point each time, either Vladdy or Vinny. This is Vladdy, and this one over here, that's Vinny. Okay, so we're gonna ask a bunch of questions and start the scoreboard over again. Are we ready? Yeah. This is so fun. It's nice having people hang out with us. What is the best way to describe the feeling of discovering a forgotten bag of snackies when you're high as fuck?
Ooh.
Who wants to take that first?
You could do that one, Vinny. Yeah, I'm still gonna think about that.
The best way to describe the feeling of discovering a forgotten bag of snacks when you're super hungry and you're stoned.
What the?
Oh, I mean, you were gonna hit a random one. Act like you haven't had that experience. Act like you haven't been there.
I mean, when you start off watching the movie and you eat like a third to about a half of your snack, and then the rest is just sitting there, and you forget about it.
Yep. Straight up. Just
And you're like tired at the end of the movie, and you're like, fuck, I want to get up, and I'm still fucking hungry. Oh shit, there's some fucking food. The food's fucking there. Yes, that, like, finding the forgotten food when you don't want to get up, the movie's done, maybe you're smoking while you're watching the movie, and then you're like, yeah, and then you get the munchies even more, and then you find it, and it's amazing.
Well, I could kind of resonate with that story because I love my candy whenever I'm high because candy tastes so good. You ever had a Skittle and a Starburst while you're high?
Like candy.
It is the most greatest thing. The flavors get elevated because of the yada yada. So at one point, I was like, I don't remember what would transpire every night because not every night. I try to limit my candy intake, but I would just like come home and wake up in the middle of the morning, and I found like a Skittle near my pillow, and I'm just like, and it's like a nice little treat you have every morning, every time you eat too much candy.
Okay.
So
are we voting for the finding it and the savory, or are we voting for the waking up and nums in the mouth? What are we? What?
Yeah, I can't remember a store where I
You know
got
what? I'm just the num nums and the. You don't enjoy it while you're sleeping. You gotta be awake to really get that like ah, and then feel that fuck
You ever tasted ate candy in your dreams? It's so amazing.
Yeah, then you fall back asleep.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather fucking real life than fucking dream.
In the candy world.
Okay. Okay. By the way, good answer though. Good answers.
I mean,
good answers.
dreaming about being in the candy land would be kind of cool though.
Yeah. Imagine you're just like.
But
okay, let's keep it easy. I'm gonna skip questions. This wasn't the order, but let's just keep it easy for one.
Okay. Thank you.
True or false? Hey, it's like the braid. Hey. I see you looking. Yeah, look. Yeah, see. Yeah, don't break character. Rawr. Hey, Brady Bunch. Okay, true or false? The best way to cure munchies is eating an entire pizza in one sitting.
Yeah. No, it's true.
I mean, yeah. Having
We're not drunk, by the way. We're talking about munchies, not curing a
Oh,
fucking
that's
hangover.
right. I'm sorry.
I said the best cure for munchies. We're just stoned, gentlemen. We're not twisted. We're just high as fuck.
I ordered Domino's twice.
growing up in the Midwest, there's this one type of frozen pizza. I don't know if it's available out here, but I'm gonna look into that now that I'm thinking about it. But there's this one brand, like they even do like school fundraisers. That's actually how I found out about it. But this one brand, and yeah, it's the perfect size. You just put it in the oven or put it on a pizza pizzazz or something, and you just eat the whole thing. Just fuck shit up.
Okay, Vlad, response? Reply? You think he's stupid? Think he's wrong?
I think one of those
He's smart as fuck.
one of those pizzas on a pizza pizzazz cooked perfect with the underside heat and the top side heat and just,
Ooh.
yeah, a nice frozen pizza, perfect size to just finish it all and just satisfy those munchies. Perfect.
Well, see, for my, I have a really weird body, so anytime I eat something, I poop in like 10-15 minutes. Okay? So, what happened was, I ordered Domino's two times one day. The first time I ordered a pie, crunch cakes, and the Parmesan bread bites. Okay, I remember this day very, very vaguely not vaguely, but like crazy because I vomited the next morning, but that's a different story. The point is, I pooped it out within 20-30 minutes and all the food was gone and I was like still hungry and I was like, damn, I'm gonna order another Domino's. And I ordered another pie, crunch cakes, but this time I got the Cinnasticks. Okay, because I was like,
That sounds so good right now.
and I dipped the Cinnasticks into the molten crunch cake. Really good thing. You guys should try. And yeah, and after that, I just passed out. I was like, the amount of sugar that I had in my body from the 2 bottles of Coke that I ordered and the 2 orders of crunch cakes, which comes with 3 now in each box, and an order of the Cinnasticks. Yeah, that's a sugar rush. A diabetic coma. Knock on wood. But yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I have my vote. So here's what we're going to do because I realize lag is a thing. I'm going to let chat. Okay, so I know my vote. Well, we can either. Yeah, you just got to type the name. Sorry, guys. Vinny for Vinny or Vlad for Vlad. Who do you vote for? We're going to give it a minute because I know chat, lag, delay, YouTube. It takes a second. So if you think Vlad was right, say Vlad. If you think Vinny was right, say Vinny. And now here's the crazy part, gentlemen. I'm going to ask the next question and let the chat catch up and reply and vote. And you're just going to have to take my word for it. And in a minute, I'm going to change one of your scores based on the replies back.
Okay.
Okie dokie?
Okie dokie.
And so I get 1 vote too. I know who I voted for there. And so whatever the chat does, we'll tally it up. Every person in the chat has 1 vote. There's actually more people that have ever watched before. So here we go.
Do you know, I think would be a cool idea to get one of those Emil's pizzas that I was talking about and just everybody try it.
Good guy, Vinny.
Let's show you guys what I'm talking about.
Now, are you ready for this?
Yes.
This one's going to let you thinking for a second. What mythical creature would you create to be the best smoking buddy ever?
Whoa.
Now, let me give you some examples. It could be a hot hippopotamus, a baked unicorn, a jointed serpent. You know, the hyperboles can go on. And so, what mythical creature would you create to make as the best smoking buddy for you? And remember, we're still voting on your last responses.
Okay. You know what? Like a jellyfish.
A jellyfish?
Fucking jellyfish. It's like, yo, Mr. Jellyfish.
Red panda.
So,
No.
does it have to be like an existing mythical creature? Or could I just like create a creature?
Yeah, you
Okay,
said
well,
create.
so now first, I'm biased as fuck because I'm a red panda and I get to vote on this. But I'm only one vote, and so last time there was 5 votes total. Not saying we have a lot, but last time we hit 5 votes between all the apps. So I was actually the tiebreaker. So no pressure, but I am a red fucking panda. But that's not how you're. So the question was, what mythical creature would you create to be like your best smoking buddy? But it has to be like a unicorn, a high hippopotamus, a joint. You know, I'm on a joint with a serpent. You know, like a mythical fake ass creep, like not real. And so, how about I give you guys 30 seconds to think about it. Yeah, 30 seconds. This is the
You had Dr. Peppers?
Vinny was too slow. All right, Vladimir,
Dr.
what is
Pepper.
your mythical creature?
My mythical creature has got to be a Bigfoot because, you know, Bigfoot's chill as fuck. I have a friend that looks like him, and he's chill as fuck. So, I think.
Are you trying to lose this on purpose? You want to try again?
That's a good answer.
Okay, Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Okay, keep going then.
yeah. Bigfoot's a mythical creature, right? Right.
It is, yeah.
But I can't create one. I'm not really that creative. I can't say cool names like that. Maybe a cybernetically enhanced Bigfoot. Yeah, like a cybernetic arm, and like
Bigfoot.
like a jetpack. And
All right, Vinny.
yeah,
Same question.
I mean, if you wanted to have some sort of like weed themed mythical name, we could call it like the marijuana monkey. But I think it would be cool to have like a little smoking buddy mythical creature that's kind of like a poo from Aladdin. Maybe give it some like eagle wings or something, and just have it be like a little flying monkey buddy that, you know, rolls joints for you and, you know, can fly up in the air and look out for anybody who's trying to like steal your weed or something. I mean, it's just a little, like, you know, like yeah. That's what I would do. You know, a little poo.
Chat, what's our reply to that? How do we feel about that? That was... Okay, so right now, Ooh, sorry. That actually ended up. I picked Vlad for the last one. I'm sorry. You know it's good when you go, ooh. And so I was the tiebreaker, like I said. And so what did it for me is when I was like, ooh, fuck yeah, daddy, that'd be good. The way that Vlad described it, I was just like, rawr, yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, so I was still listening. I already made my vote for the next one. We're going to let the chat catch up again. That was actually some really good answers. Okay. So, what is the most creative thing you can think of for a bong other than for smoking? Debate.
What?
What is the most creative thing you can think of for use of a bong other than smoking?
They have like there's this Amazon listing for a cereal bowl with a bowl in it. I think that's really smart. Like there's like a little bowl you put like ravioli in there or
He's saying
or
uses
cereal.
for a bong other than smoking.
Like you're not going to use it for smoking.
What?
Yeah. What else?
He's not saying like a coffee mug that has a bowl in it, like a wake and bake special.
Oh, my goofy ass. I'm sorry.
He's like another use for a bong other than smoking.
Oh.
What are you gonna like put like a lamp in it?
Hydrogen
Put some
bombs?
flowers in there and make it a vase. Put a little flower in the little stem up part. I mean, in Grandma's Boy, they're like, oh, you know, Sophie had that pretty vase in her room.
Insulin bottles use little bongs to hold them. It has to be creative.
I mean, what else could you use it for? A lamp, a vase,
A lava lamp?
You could put a goldfish in it.
Oh.
Or like a little beta
I like
beta
that.
fish.
Beta would be better.
If it's a big bong.
Yeah, betas are cleaner. That's smart. I would do that. That's cool. They do have a lot of interesting like fish tanks that like have like the bong looking aesthetic and shit. Or like a giant snake, but glass snake. Just like for those
What do you
super
mean?
rich people that buy
What do you
like
mean?
golden toilets. Like a giant glass snake.
But no, it's saying uses for a bong other than smoking.
Well, yeah, it's
So what you talking about? Like making a bong big enough to put like a snake inside of, or just?
Oh wait. Oh, that's a good question. Hold on.
I was just trying to get which direction you were going with it. It would be interesting though, a bong big enough to put a snake in.
Whoa. It's a.
Or what if you had a bong big enough to put like a tarantula inside and just have
That is.
that?
I don't like this question. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Or like put like a little scorpion in there or something.
Or
Okay, so-
terrarium.
I actually thought that was a good answer.
Make a little terrarium. Yeah, like you said, a little terrarium. Yeah. Little ecosystem.
Oh man, I used to have those. Those are fun.
Okay. We're going to let the chat answer. So I actually really like those answers. Oh, that's hilarious. Fill in the blank. Why did the scarecrow become a stoner?
What the hell?
Why did the scarecrow become a stoner?
I would say to fill the blank.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the hell are you high on?
What are you high on? What are you not high on? Maybe is the problem.
Fuck, hold on. That's
Why did this scarecrow become a stoner?
Why did a scarecrow become? We gotta look at it as
Because he was
mathematical
higher than
equation.
the crop?
Well, that's a good one. He is higher than the crop, technically. Yeah, like he's like right
Yeah.
there, and the thing is like that's a good one.
Or
But that's like-
what if the scarecrow was protecting a weed field in the mountains in California, and then one of those forest fires came rolling through and lit all of the crop on fire, and then the scarecrow was just forced to become a stoner? by proximity. And because he was up on a stick, he didn't get caught on fire. It was just the crop that caught on fire.
Okay.
That's one lucky scarecrow.
Yeah.
But you better be careful, though, because when the farmer comes and sees that he didn't protect the crop from the fire, he might get shot.
I think the scarecrow across the street wanted a divorce, and he started to become a stoner.
He crossed the street because he forgot
But
to
he can't
protect the
walk.
crop.
He can't walk, so that's why he...
He can't walk because he got stoned.
Oh my god. I can't think about this. My brain hurts. I need a leave. I need a leave or an Advil.
I don't know. It looks like our little red panda wandered off.
Yeah?
I don't know where he went.
Viewer discretion is advised. So...
Where are you?
You can see we don't have much of a good budget here, but it's okay.
I'm probably gonna get fined for that. He's entertaining the next guest. He's getting them set up in the waiting room. So, yep, we're ready for the next question.
Oh, well, actually,
Hopefully
that
nobody
was
rats
it.
me out for what I said.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, damn, they're like Vin. Oh, check out these. Check out the chat. What do you guys think?
Aw. Wind cheese?
Thank you, Bob Smith.
That being said, boop. Final question.
Okay.
Final question. Which of the following would be the worst superpower to have as a stoner? And you gotta hear me out. You gotta vote A, B, or C. Now, you get one power, but like stoner superpower. And so you get X-ray vision that only works on pizza boxes.
Damn it.
Like X-ray vision, but it only works on pizza boxes. Or what about the ability to communicate with plants, but only when they're not stoned?
Wait, what?
That's right.
Well, they're not weed?
You can only communicate with plants, but when they're not stoned.
When the plants aren't stoned or when I'm not stoned?
Yeah, what the fuck?
When they're not stoned.
Who's getting their plants stoned?
That's the question.
I mean,
or
I won't
or
get, I
the
won't
third
get my
one-
plants
third
stoned if
one.
I can. Okay.
what about time travel that only takes you back 5 minutes, but every time you go back, you're so stoned you forget why you traveled back in the first place?
Oh! That's a good one. That one made my nips hard.
I mean, so I have to choose one of those three
One of
superpowers?
those three.
Okay. I would love to be able to communicate with plants and let them tell me what they need to grow into some beautiful flowers and buds, and, you know, what do you need to taste this way? And, you know, I just won't get my plants stoned.
Who are you looking at?
I don't know. I'm looking at the person in my mind.
In my mind.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Vladimir. I see.
I am.
So,
I'm sorry I looked the wrong way.
I would definitely use choice C, just in case to be like, just like in one of those like Tinder or Bumble dates. I
No
could just
way.
like make it disappear.
Oh, hold on. You both lost. Check this out.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this-
I mean, what I would love
Look at the
to.
response. Watch. Read that again, you two.
But didn't you say? Did you say the
Yeah.
if the boxes were empty?
No, I just said you could see through it.
Oh, but
Well, so we're gonna leave that as a tie.
I mean, sure.
You guys are as a tie.
But what I would really want is to, like some pyrokinesis or be able to like just put my thumb on top of my bowl and just smoke.
That's
Just
So
or like
this kind of concludes
fire
our
from
session.
my fingertips.
Vladimir, do you have your cell phone? Can we use this for the next hour?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to switch. Okay, so this concludes our segment. My phone is about to die. It's at 3% battery. I can see it. I don't know why it's not charging. So we're gonna take 1 minute here, and then we're gonna switch over, and we're gonna bring the Las Vegas Underground charity around. They did ask if Vladimir would stick around.
Woo!
They actually did request for you.
Hell yeah.
Vinny, if you want to sit on the side and ask questions, you're welcome to. We just don't have enough room for you on the sofa. So we're only going to take a 90-second break, and I only need 90 seconds instead of 60 because, well, I have to reconnect a new camera so that you guys can all see us beautifully. Vinny, Vladimir, do you guys want to give a final thoughts before we go?
Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them.
Oh, that's a good one. Write that down. Write that down.
That was part 2 of DTLV Good Buddies. I'll see you guys on a little bit. And
Sin City Stoners out!
everybody watched the replay. Everybody watched the replay from 2 weeks ago when these two would hug on camera. Oh yeah, we have that filmed.
Wait,
Bye everybody.
Wait, really?
Or stay around. Stay around.
No.
Nobody leave. Nobody leave. Give us 90 seconds, and we'll be right back with part 3 of the Las Vegas Holy Smokes community, where we're going and talking about going underground, baby, and serving and helping the homeless. Holy titties. It's always an experience with them. I'll see you guys in 90 seconds. Bye. Don't leave. Just TV commercial. guys, holy smoke and town. We got the Vladdy Daddy back again. Welcome to the Buddy Hour with Las Vegas, holy smoke. Let's introduce. Oh God, I did it again. Damn it, I'm so sorry. I told myself I wasn't gonna do. Jesus, I'm sorry, Sean. I did not mean. I told myself I was not gonna be there. And, can you move over one little bit more, bud? You got yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Hey. Ooh, wait. What if I just like? Jeez. Well, welcome back, you guys. So you guys recently went out there again. Holy shit. Okay, so I was thinking about this. So you guys go underground, and let's just dive into this.
Underground.
Like, you guys go underground. One of you wasn't on board with this first. Who the hell was like, babe, we're going to do this? Like, how did one of you convince the other one? Because there's no way. Did you guys really both at the same time be like, okay, yeah, we can do this together?
Yeah. No, he got everybody to do it. We all been down there.
Yeah, I mean, I scouted it out. I met Doc. Well, he like mentioned something about like, oh yeah, we do this.
So
I'm like, you do what?
This? What did you say?
Well, like,
No, we just met them all. At the
let her
same
know what was
time.
going on. It's like, you
Yeah.
hear about a party happening, like, you both like to party.
Back in
And
like 2019, all the people we knew at the 211 went. Like, there was a, oh my god.
well, a lot of people go like once or twice.
Yeah, everyone knows it though. Like, everyone knows what Holy Smoke is.
But you were also doing like, charity work feeding homeless people in Oakland.
Okay, so then, Tony, so you got Shauna hooked on this then?
And
So
I think
who
we're
went
both-
down there? Who went down there first?
Okay. Oh, who went down there first?
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, I started going regularly first.
I think I went
Wait,
down
no,
there
wait. So
first.
Shauna, you got Tony in?
Yeah.
No, what? No, I think I went there first. I met.
Well, you went there first. I did it longer.
She became like a regular, like reliable person for the charity to know that she would be there. She would be that there because otherwise it's just Doc and Teresa, and you got two people going down, and
It
that's
gets a little stressful.
Yeah.
After a while.
3 people makes it.
3 is
Fun.
a nice number.
3 is a magic number. 4 and more are welcome, but like I guess there's been like occasions where like there'll be dozens of people show up. That's a little awkward. You got a
does it feel
swarm
almost
of
like you're attacking them?
Yeah, you got a swarm of people
Yeah.
showing up, and they're like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Yeah, But
We're all in their crib.
4 people. We did 4 people last week, and that was
It
dope.
was really fun. It was super fun.
And-
Okay, now if
and
you
the-
get enough people, can you divide and conquer? Like, say you had 12, could you make like 16?
Man, if we had 12, we could do some serious operations. We could
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean you all have to be there together, right?
part of
Right.
it. We could
I
do
mean,
LA area.
That'd be
awesome.
There are more territories that we could cover, and like
There's a lot of
Yeah.
encampments, a lot of tunnels. They're all over the place, We
And we-
only hit.
Yeah, I had no
Five-
idea until you guys were
5,
talking
6
about that last
spots.
time.
and they're building more tunnels right now, which
On
means
Charleston.
more
Yeah.
subterranean housing
Mhm.
is going to be distributed
Wow.
throughout
They're
the entire
making it
city.
all over
They're putting
Charleston.
tunnels all over
They got
Charleston.
these big,
They're
broad
putting them on
blocks.
Harmon, I believe.
Did you see that? Okay, now
Yeah,
do you
they're
have
all up
pictures
on Charleston. They're like these big cement blocks. They're like
Why?
made for the water.
For the water,
Yeah.
they're in.
But so those are the tunnels you guys go down, though, right?
Yeah, but those are also
Yeah.
like our infrastructure for water, like transport.
So are you saying that you'll
They're also
use
like
those
new
yourself
homes.
soon?
It's
Well-
terrible.
I mean, shit. I mean, as like homelessness increases because of the population increasing,
and
just
it's
that.
hot, and they can't
Okay,
be in
yeah.
the public.
But and also like
they'll
there'll be more new options for subterranean dwellers to take over. There might be. What I would like to see is there to be so many tunnels that there are tunnels. There are more tunnels than homeless people. Just like we What? have more empty housing units than homeless people.
Wait,
Right. That we can have tunnels like in our community, on our block, where we all meet because during the summer it's cooler underneath. It's naturally cooled underneath, What? and during the winter it's warmer. So we could have like little spots where we like rave. Or like have like common like
Tunnel rave
you could
would
start
be
a coffee
super
shop
nice.
in a tunnel on Charleston, and if you held that space, then well, you better be a cool person as far as like the tunnel culture goes. Because there's already people in the tunnels, right? You gotta respect it.
What the fuck? Okay, So you want
ambitions.
more tunnels?
No, I don't want more tunnels. I
more
want.
homeless to-
No, I'm saying that's what's going to happen. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
no, that's definitely happening.
That is it is not what
It
I
is.
prescribe. It is what I observe. You know.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
So we're going to have a bunch of tunnels, and if there's more tunnels than are needed to house people, then we're going to have tunnels that we could perhaps utilize for commercial space, small businesses, this kind of thing. Just like we look at office space. I mean, if you and your friends regularly hold this tunnel and you keep it cool, you don't fuck with the neighbors, maybe you do a lot of tagging art on the inside, little artist communes could erupt in these tunnels. Some of the tunnels kind of half quasi deal with that. Like the Rio tunnels, they have to facilitate the tagger community for the entire Southern California, Las Vegas area, because they all come to the Rio tunnels to tag the gallery.
Wow.
The gallery, there's pieces of art down there that there's a lot of variety of styles. I'm not even
And then
gonna.
each tunnel is a different community. Like we know who lives in each tunnel. One person has OCD, so his tunnel is super duper super clean.
Yeah.
It's
No,
always
not a
no
rock.
trash,
Not a rock.
Not a rock
Yeah.
out of place.
Yeah.
And then there's one couple in this tunnel, and this tunnel is like this, and they all have their own different spaces,
You've got to know what tunnels to not go down. I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Some tunnels don't like us, but it's okay. Most tunnels do like us.
do you guys ever play this video game called Fallout?
Oh my god,
Oh.
yes!
Is it
I
like
love
I've
Fallout.
never been to the tunnels like that?
Wait.
Does it look like the tunnel system in the game?
It's
Like,
got
Okay, that's a good question.
maybe similar.
Maybe the
Vibe?
Virgin tunnels. A similar vibe.
I don't know how to describe it.
Oh,
but,
I've watched you play it. Yes.
Yeah, it's like
Sometimes the vibe is on point.
it does feel like something like out of a post-apocalyptic. It's really insane. Like people, these are storm drains. It's a super dangerous place to live, but they're like communities. It does seem like something that would happen 50 years post-collapse. No oil or something.
Right. Yeah, you can get like a sneak
we
peek.
dropped the nuke. Like we could literally restructure these infrastructures as
Solar panels that have been harvested from who
Solar
knows where.
panels.
Copper getting stripped down.
generators,
Kilns made out of clay.
Weed.
That whatever this
What?
Yeah,
whatever
but
this
that's
Las Vegas
the,
soil is, it hardens
weed.
into a rock-like substance. They break it down and then reconstitute it to make kiln-like structures.
Mhm.
I've only seen that once.
Yeah, it was insane.
But it was
so cool.
It was
And then
a
he
killing.
made like a freaking
Yeah.
house around it.
No
It was
way.
so insane.
Yeah.
No, it was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
And you
It's
can
the coolest thing I've ever seen.
yeah.
What?
He was like, yeah, I was like born in nature, and I come
How
from the
smart
Midwest,
must have this
forest.
guy been, though?
Dude, this dude was like, he came to like take over, but
Okay, for real.
He left though.
Have you ever
He left
met
quick.
someone where they're smarter than you?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
I try to do that every day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't take it as you're like, whoa. You do this with you know where you're at?
Yeah, no, he did some freaking Bear Grylls stuff with that. It was like
But he was the kind of cat that just kept moving.
Yeah, no,
which
he
I wish he
dipped
stuck
quick.
around. Yeah, he was just on
he
his
dipped quick.
way to the next adventure. Hopefully he comes
Yeah,
back.
sometimes.
People come and go.
Sometimes you're like, yeah, we're done here, right?
Yeah, that dude was in and out quick. But yeah, but it's like, yeah, these are homes. So like it has like the vault sense of it. If we're
The
talking-
vault. Yeah.
That's the best way. It's like this vault is made for this purpose. This vault, it's kind of like that. This tunnel's like this, and this tunnel's like that. Everyone has their own vibe. Their own
So they kind of know where.
everyone's all different. Everyone's got different homes. People live in different ways down there. Some people have like freaking just totally awesome structures.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
the
Oh,
Las Vegas tunnel.
yeah.
This girl, it's like an apartment.
Oh yeah. So we show up last week.
She's
with,
got like a sink, and then she has like a clothing area, and then she has a bedroom area.
So we show up. This young woman joined us last time. Who was she was just at the bar drinking with a friend of ours who comes out, and so he's like, hey, I do this charity where I'm about to leave y'all, and she's like, you do what? And she joins them. She comes
and she
on
wore these tall ass heels the entire time.
and a really
And she
flattering
went-
short skirted dress.
The
Under-
entire time.
And
Like
she
heels.
could run
Like
in
heels.
high heels.
And she was running.
Heels.
And
She
was
could run
passing
in
out
those
food.
boys.
And
Going
I
through
thought, I didn't think she was gonna go that hard.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
But when we show up to the Las
She
Vegas
did
tunnels,
ass.
like we have this like
got it.
awkwardly bad lady with us, right? Like it's just her presence is the type to make anyone nervous to be around, and she's right down there in the tunnels with us. And when we walk into the Las Vegas tunnel, one of the people that we immediately work with, she comes out, Nikki, and she's wearing all white. And it's a sundress that is very shapely, and she got the big sun hat that just dripped, and these two bad bitches met each other, and they had like a commiseration, a moment, amongst queens who were discussing their mutual slay, and they bonded with that, and then we met the kitties.
She had a bunch of kitties.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so cute. There's a bunch of little kitties, and one kitty was sleeping on his bag. His brothers and sisters were walking all over him. It was so cute. Y'all have to check out the Instagram because I added it to one of our stories. It was so freaking cute. So cute.
Okay, so speaking of your Instagram, I did add 2 weeks ago, but I'd be lying if I said I added you and I never really looked at it.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, good. There's a lot of fans on there and everything. You guys have a good program.
Yeah.
Good outreach.
I mean, we're really picking up something that was built up over years, which is nice. Because if I had to do this, I don't think I could do it.
No.
I could not start from scratch. I hate dealing with Instagram and shit. I couldn't.
Yeah,
but luckily someone else.
So some people love that, and the guy who founded the organization had a passion for it, and
the video shooting part of it is fun. I like documenting our revolutionary acts.
So I'll have more questions that lead up.
Oh, I heard an interesting one recently, which struck me. It was a thing on Twitter. It was this communist on Twitter, a Maoist in the UK, is talking about how he and his buddies, they organize food from food banks, and then they distribute that food to elderly people who can't get the food. And the communists denounced him. They're like, "That's anarchist shit. We don't do that here. that doing charity is an anarchist act. So much so that it offends communists." And I was like, "Yeah, that fits. That's because doing the charity work, it's like we demonstrate an autonomy. We don't need the government to take care of each other. We can take care of each other. Like." The government's just this inefficient.
Yeah, there's actually laws against that, right?
Oh yeah, the pigs will
There's
fucking.
stuff in Texas. They arrested people who were passing out food, and it's like, are you insane, bro?
The Las Vegas cops, they mostly just kind of look the other way.
I had to deal with them. Well, I didn't really have to deal with them. They showed up once, and I ran to the tunnels with other girls. We were totally
so now, first, you guys know I respect the hell out of you. That's why you're here. I call you guys friends. We've hung out plenty. Playing devil's advocate, though. You guys could potentially hand out 1,000 meals, no doubt in my mind.
We get 100 meals.
No, hear me out. Theoretically. And imagine poisoning 1,000 meals. What does that do to the hospital system when 1,000 bums just suddenly poisoned and are now all rushing to the hospital? And so this is why, unfortunately, they have to make this illegal, even though you're doing a good thing for the community and providing assistance and support. But there's always that.
That's not why they make it. First of all, that's not why they make it illegal. But to play devil's advocate, and I'm respecting
devil's advocate.
And I like that, like as a structure, a lattice upon which to expand the discourse. Which is that, it's first of all, we have food handler cards. We get this food proper from a restaurant. We all know how to. We've all worked in restaurants. We know how to do this, and so that safety thing. So like personally, like if I thought there was a 1% risk of anyone getting hurt from botulism or salmonella or something like that, then I wouldn't fuck with it. But no, this is like all clean and ready to go. And we got like plastic cutlery and the thing. So feeling satisfied. But like as to why they make these laws, it has nothing to do with. It has to do with a faulty assumption that homeless people exist because of the free sandwiches. Like seriously, this is the level upon which they think like, well, if you're feeding them here, you're making them more comfortable. What we're doing is when we show up, like there's this one park we hit that. I've heard that there's been like stabbings recently in the last 2 months. In the last month, there's been 2 stabbings. So when we show up, there's a particular tense vibe at this park, and also like another secondary park or secondary encampment next to it. So yeah, we feel there'll be tension. There might even be fights active when we show up, but when we get there, all of a sudden people are chummy because they got something to share. They got good food, restaurant food.
Food brings people together.
And so.
Break bread with people.
Like, bro, come here, taste this mac and cheese.
Now, just
like that, you're not you without a Snickers. You're not you when you don't eat some damn food. For
or just get some respect and some love and some socks. Like
some water in the desert.
Something to share, with people. And I've seen it in other cities. When I've done this kind of work, you show up. There's a certain vibe. By the time you leave, it's a party, and people are bonding and they're getting along. And doing this once a week.
Damn, that's really cool.
Doing this once a week, holy smoke, has gotten a lot of people out of the tunnels. But if every single day this population of people were to meet some like bohemian weirdos that show up with blunts and food and shit, then we wouldn't have homeless encampments. If every day they had a party, some commiseration, some bonding, through all that social love.
Community.
You're gonna pull your head out of your fucking pain and your sorrows to put yourself together and move along. Instead of but when you push people to move across a particular invisible line where the bureaucratic complaint doesn't apply, and all of a sudden you're camping in the Petco parking lot instead of the Bonds.
Damn.
and then in 3 weeks, all that expires. Now you move back to Bonds. And that kind of life. No, you're gonna stay out there. So if we just brought our blunts and our food and our socks, I don't know. There's a lot more than food, blunts, and socks. Didn't Jesus say something like that? Man cannot live on free wheat alone. Something like that. Look at
man can live on anything man wants to live on.
Yeah, it's all about the love, baby.
So we'll transition for 1 second. First, I'm gonna give a spiel, and then my question will be, hey Vlad, do you have any questions for them? So think about that for a second.
Okay.
So with that, we do lives every week, and we are just starting getting there. Okay, so I'm just not promoting it the way I probably should be. So we uploaded a video last week, 8 days ago, and it is one of our better ones. This just shows how small we are. And we hit 175 views in 8 days.
175 views.
175 views in 8 days. To put that in perspective, our very first live stream 5 months ago only has 107 views. This is how new we are, folks. This is how new we are.
You've only been doing this for 5 months.
We've only been doing this 5 months. I haven't promoted this at all or talked to you
haven't. Yeah.
And so
one day it's gonna be.
This has been the homeless coming through. Yeah.
It's gonna be a time.
Our very first episode has 107 views. Your guys's, I edited it and make it just our 1 hour of the underground tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
We are at 175 views.
Oh, sweet.
There is some general interest in
75% increase.
Okay, so let me put it. So it's 107 views in 5 months.
Mm-hmm. Versus 175 in just a few days.
In 8 days.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I think there's it makes sense to me. This is the most famous.
They're curious.
This is the most famous group of homeless people in the world. We just got done.
That in London. I had no idea there was a big London thing. It's huge. Just like you guys yourself, not taking anything away. There's a big documentary on the London thing. And then
underground.
There's a big thing on Vegas. She was like, no shit.
Wait, there's a London underground?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's an old-ass city. I'm sure it does, right?
So London, they had the underground tunnels. Think of World War I, World War II. And think of even before that.
Right. Going back
so,
ancient subway system.
In the 1800s,
That's creepy.
In the 1800s in London, the police would use underground tunnels to travel from one spot to another quicker so that they could avoid the houses and traffic or whatever.
Wow.
And they used those tunnels all the way up to World War I.
Crazy.
And then World War I and World War II, they started making their own tunnels. So, yeah.
And so now people like
just how
live
you
that
guys
now.
were talking about the
Yeah.
expansion of tunnels. Yo, London been doing that shit for 150 years.
There could be like a whole subterranean culture of people who live and die down there.
That's right.
Have
Right.
kids and
Yeah,
there
there's
could be
second generation.
Whoa.
They have
Wow.
second generation down there.
second
Second what?
generation tunnel people.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say tunnel people. That's kind of
Well,
trash.
however,
but-
whoa, my hands are up, officer. Officer, my hands are up. My hands are up.
That is
But I
crazy.
watched it because of you guys, and
Mhm.
I
damn,
wanna
the
check it out.
interest and people are okay. So we kind of already talked about like the upcoming initiatives and the challenges. Vladimir, what is your random question?
I would say, what would be your summarized vision of how you would like to see this be within 5 to 10 years from now?
Ooh, 5 years. 5 years.
5
5
years.
years.
For 5 years. How do you feel like? How would you see the operation expand to the point where there's a whole, like advanced society down there?
And I could double on that.
Like
Because you guys-
cybernetic,
well, and both
cyberpunk.
parts.
Okay.
And you guys seem so excited.
You wanna
to
do
have
it
Bo down
first?
there.
Which one of us buys time for this awesome question? Which one of us buys more time? Do you want to
Do
go
it.
first or should
I'll
I?
do first.
Yeah,
You go
let's agree
first?
together,
Okay,
baby.
thank you.
I don't have long explanations, but
That was a
I
really good
imagine. I think okay. In the short term, I'm just trying to spread. I want like charity and community to be more normalized. You know what I'm saying? Because we see homeless people as like a public nuisance to be like shuffled around and move them here, move them there, move them here, move them there. But they're our neighbors. They're our friends. They literally live here. They see the same things
Residents.
we do. Yeah, they're residents. Like, they know what's going on in the community. I see them every day. They know my name. I know their name. Like, they're my neighbors, So I think on the large scale, I want to normalize, I want to normalize, I don't know.
That's okay to say, by the way. It's
Yeah.
totally okay.
Charity and community, and I think just this pervasive culture of like dehumanizing people is just it just builds up. If there's always someone at the bottom, and like you walk past that bottom every day, like that'd be like, you think about that. There are studies that say every American's like a paycheck away from homelessness. And a lot of Americans can't afford a $300 emergency bill.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's really crazy to think about. Everyone's like one medical bill, one missed paycheck, one bad job.
Bad employer.
One bad employer. We are
Mhm.
all so close to the freaking edge. But
Or landlord.
we look at those, our neighbors as like, oh, that could never be me. And it's like,
I'm not homeless because I'm better than other people. Like this. I didn't get cancer because I'm smarter. It's like this weird inhuman instinct.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, girl.
No, but like, yeah, it's like this weird, like no, these are our neighbors, and like, what does it say? Like, you literally see every day like this insane level of dehumanization. Like, you walk past a person laying on the street in the hot sun in a freaking desert, no water, no food. Like, that's really insane. It's really
That's how they used
insane.
to find replicants in Blade Runner. You walk by a turtle, he's on his back in the beating sun.
Uh-huh.
You're not doing anything. Why not?
Like, that's just crazy.
No, that's how you find a replicant.
But I feel like with this, whenever you just dehumanize a group of people like this, it always escalates. And especially these days where we have freaking Nazi representatives, we're seeing how every time you dehumanize a group, there's always somebody else to dehumanize. You can always separate someone from the other. And it's only a matter of time before you're the other, even though you think you got all this money and all this status, or you're this
You ain't got
race
that
or
much.
this sex. Or, exactly. Like, you keep,
Yeah,
the
but that's
edge
just
keeps getting
perspective,
bigger,
right?
you know what I'm saying? The edge, it could never happen to me, keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, So I think I'm just trying to like pass on like there's like a societal wide lack of like compassion and humanity, and I think it's just like super self-destructive, and it's like, I don't want to get emotional, but it's just sad to think about all the freaking death and the carnage, like we just kind of
Well, we all live and die. It's the unnecessary death.
that's what it's not just people dying, it's the people dying in
It's
these
people
horrific
living
ways,
as veal,
Yeah.
only an existence of suffering and sorrow, and maybe it occupies like 40 years of their 60 years on this planet. And then at the age of 25, someone broke into their house and stabbed them. So now their arm doesn't work very well. And also they're traumatized. And they're female. And living in the tunnel will be a thing that happens, for a lot of reasons. Like a lot of people would be like, yo, if somebody ever fucked with me and my family and my kids, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, so like what if your kid died, right? What if somebody killed your kid? What if somebody killed your kid and your wife? I'd be in the tunnels. Yeah. And people can empathize with how tragedy and cataclysm can render, and they will honor themselves by saying, look, if I lost my family, I would be out there. I'd have nothing going for me. I might die. And if I didn't die, I'd just be out there in the, tunnels like that. It's like, well, you know what? A lot of people's kids do die. A lot of people's families get murdered, and they're victims of crime. And that's why they're in the tunnels. This is the population, and the people that we work with are going to be necessarily, by virtue of working with us, a little more upward in their functionality. And and so who we meet, it's we don't meet people who are like, I was just lazy and I smoked too much pot. Like that doesn't happen. We talk to people who are like, you're like, oh yeah, like after a while getting to know them, it's like, yeah, someone killed my baby. And that's why they're in the tunnel. And the fact that we have like 6,000 people in Las Vegas in a city of like over 1 million, right? Yeah, that statistically, that's not unlikely. Like in the 80s, people used to think like, oh, the homeless people are mentally ill because Reagan emptied the mental hospitals, saying that he'd replace it with something better, but he never replaced it. And so as a result, mentally ill. So people got this like sense of like, oh, the people who are homeless are mentally ill.
More. We're not even getting into that.
But now it's like funded it more. Now it's like the homeless population is elderly people who got an adjustable rate mortgage, or back when they offered that,
can't afford the rent, the wages are too low,
or a young person who ages out of the foster system, and then of course the mentally ill.
Yeah, but then what do they do, right?
Yeah.
And then we just don't have the social safety net to support people in these vulnerable situations. Mm-hmm. But that's for everybody. Like we all don't have a social safety net, Like you gotta have friends and friends.
And if you don't,
it's hard. And then what if your friends and family don't have any assets or nothing?
No, but think of it this way. Mm-hmm. There's so many rare conditions, and believe you me, we all know my story. We don't even need to tap into that. Okay. But there's rare conditions that cost, well, we all know, a lot of fucking money. Mm-hmm. And I'm on the like, I'm 7 years in, and I'm going to bury myself out of that, but I'm at the end of that, and so I can talk
which
about
we
it.
love, yes.
That being said, all of us are one rare, crazy nonsense thing where, like you were talking about, 100, 1,000, but now imagine 100,000, or heaven forbid, 300,000, where $300,000 you're alive, or $300,000 you're paraplegic or some bullshit, and that's the system we live in where you got that money. Baby, sit down. I'm gonna fix you. Oh, you don't? Well, enjoy that wheelchair, bud.
Yeah. Hey, if I might field the question, you got your words, Shauna?
Oh yeah.
That question?
Yeah, I just want to. Okay, so in summary, I just want to spread the, I guess the message of like humanity, and that we can all play a part to make our communities better. And I think it's more of a. Yeah, there's voting. Voting's important. Voting is just one of the things that you can do to like make the world around you a better place. Because I feel like there could be a lot of despair, and you really just gotta go out and just talk to your community, pass out some water, hang out with the guy who always sleeps under the lamp or something each night. Just chat. Like these are our community members.
You need water?
How you doing? You need a cigarette? How's your day going? Like they're not like freaking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's the homeless.
They're like.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
It's like a social anxiety a lot of people have.
Not my norm. So let's tap into that more.
Yeah.
Because let's tap in Vlad's question and then mine and go in and then let you guys rattle on this. So, what are some ongoing challenges you face? How could you ask the community, but not ask, but like, how can we support the homeless community? How can we navigate these challenges better in 6 months, 1 year, and it's like we put a pinpoint on Vlad's 5 years to where like, well, I saw Shauna get like, oh my God, 12 people, yes, Daddy, but well, so I think 12 people should be like a 6 months or 1 year, like. What are the challenges, or how could the community provide more assistance in a way that you can help navigate these challenges from like a 1, 6, a year, and a 5 year?
Well, okay, so if
was that too much?
No. I like this arc here. So if there were 6 other groups doing exactly what we did for the same populations, and these populations of like hundreds of people every day got visited, and hey, what's up? How you doing? What you do? We give a fuck about
like
you
7
being
groups of you
existing.
taking a
Hey,
turn on
we
what
got
they
some
do.
good. We got some good red food from a restaurant. We all eat food from restaurants. Why don't they? Right? This makes a big difference, right? And so, like, here's if that happened, then there wouldn't be anybody in the tunnels except, and this is where I want to get to Vlad's question. This cybernetic, futuristic, I can think of many times in my life where these tunnels would have been the dopest residences, right? It's like, oh, I have to walk this far to go use the bathroom, and I gotta hold it, and I'm feeling uncomfortable a lot of times of the day. But I'm in a tunnel. I can spray this, like I don't know, like 16 to 25. This would have been my jam. And for a lot of cats, there'll be like techies that live in their own like little like ashram VW bug style thing. People with bohemian interests and tastes. These could be viable residences if they were by choice. Just like awesome. Like hey, I live down here. Like I've lived in warehouses, and it's not quite legal residentially. But those of us who lived in these warehouses, we were about that life. And we did well by it. The tunnels are a great set of infrastructure. Like I said, it's naturally cool in the summer and naturally warm in the winter. And with a little bit of like, Burning Man engineering, these places could be posh. You could glamp. You could straight up
it is a super awesome desert dwelling.
You could glamorously camp in these spots
seriously,
if that was your life.
like,
if it was by choice.
nice
When it's not by choice, it becomes tragedy. And a lot of things like sex are like that.
Good answer.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah.
You got some thoughts on that, Vlad?
Yeah.
I see you smiling over there the whole time.
So because you I know you to do a lot of like engineering and like in your professional life, but also you hook up people in the bike community here.
Yeah.
And like hooked up a friend, also a friend of the show, right? Will with an e-scooter, and you put the you got this mentality and this mindset and this skill set. Doesn't the tunnel scenario kind of like conjure your imagination about like what kind of shit you would do? So I wanted to ask you, if you were in the tunnels, if you had like a crew around you to make the tunnels what they could be with our current technology, any thoughts come to mind? Power generation, anything, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Refuting to what you were saying about solar panels being repurposed.
Yeah.
I was thinking like during the tunneling aspect of it all, like there's like solar panels that's like on the top layer of Earth's surface that's powering like necessities inside the tunnel system. So I see it more as like a project for like an advanced, I want to say dystopia is a better word for it, but like a futuristic utopia down there, where everybody wears advanced gear. There's like like I always envisioned, like, in my opinion, the tunnels. I've never really been in there. Like, everybody had like the cybernetic tattoos, where it's like.
Would you want to go?
I would want to go there. But I want to go there with people. So.
Well, we going tomorrow, baby.
I'd like to check it out, man, because I've always like thought like man, that would be so interesting to see, like, the architectural layout behind the build quality of these tunnels, you know, and just having the whole idea in mind of like how can somebody would be able to survive.
Wait, okay, so let me ask you this though, like strict like application engineering pragmatism, because we're on this show, and if people can support, if you had a $10,000 budget, could you create some kind of William Gibson scenario down there?
I'm not that old, man. I'm sorry.
Want to find that?
Neuromancer, Johnny Mnemonic, sci-fi, dystopian, like there's, you know, the people who live in the elite floating cities, and there's those of us who dwell on the ground, right? But those of us who dwell on the ground have great cyber, you know, we have implants.
Think of Family Guy.
And yeah.
No. Think of Futurama 3000.
The tunnels, the mutants in the tunnels. Okay.
So there's so Family Guy, or damn, what?
I think it's
Futurama 3000 has people that can travel planets, people that are
but people who
above.
live underground.
No, so there's the underground, above ground, and then the travelers.
Kind of like Mormonism with the celestial, and
That's
kingdoms.
Futurama 3000.
sorry, Grant, I didn't mean to offend your Mormonists. Okay, so like, dude made a kiln out of the clay of the terrain, right? So this is like a level of like, he had this engineering expertise. When this bike crew comes around, there's a lot of electrical fine work being done, and motors, a lot of just gears, right? So let's say see, it's kind of hard to ask you this if you haven't been down there, because like different tunnels have different like aspects, and they converge and they veer off, and some have more or less access to clean running water, because some of these tunnels have a supply of cold water that come out of come out of the casinos for whatever reason, and then different terrain aspects. Like, with your skill and imagination, I'd be really curious to think like these cats get a lot done with no money. So if $10,000 were thrown into it on this kind of like economy, like let's say we could get some solar panels and you don't got to know where they came from, right? You know, like, okay, so that's gonna happen, right? So then, like with cash on hand, what could those solar panels then actually wind up doing other than charging phones? Because this is pretty much the totality of what these solar panels go towards right now.
Oh,
but
yes.
I'm sure you can see that there's a lot more having an array. No, it's like
Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. Look at me in my cute little office. So my first thought is I would like to do an edit on this. I already kind of got your question. What if we did could Vlad hang out with you tomorrow and you guys would take him?
Yeah, see, I didn't want to do like an awkward put you on the spot with it.
Wait. But what if we did could we ask this question for Vlad today and then say, because next week.
And then do a follow-up with the results.
In 2 weeks.
Your evaluation.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, let's have you guys. In 2 weeks, okay. So then in 2 weeks, let's have you guys back.
Let's say 2 weeks, just so that there's no,
And then so we'll have you guys
you
back.
down to come to the tunnels, yeah?
But then,
then
let's ask him that same question. What we should do with that 10 grand. And so let's have him give a spiel now, what you would do with that 10 grand. And then another spiel. What would you do with that 10 grand after visiting? Does it change your perspective?
Oh, that's interesting, yeah.
I mean, I would say the...
Wait. Hold on.
We want to get this on cam. There we go.
You mentioned that a lot of the dwellers down there are very resourceful.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned that a lot of resources are available. Like, if, For $10,000, the only thing that would be really the best thing is like a CNC machine. That will allow. That will
What is a CNC machine? I don't know.
CNC machine is this is my first visualization. I'm picturing a tunnel, but I'm picturing little booths. But that's what, because I've never been there. That's why I'm like in my head. I'm thinking of booths.
You got it?
Actually, a particular tunnel matches that exactly. Different architectures, but there's one tunnel. It is a bunch of booths. Yeah.
Huh. So, what I would just say is like, I would the CNC machine would just allow to print durable pieces. So you guys could make you guys could 3D print metal rectangular prisms or blocks and make like proper housing to support the water going in and out. And it would be like a customized infrastructure. And you say that people are resourceful, but you get metal ingots, smelt that, put into the CNC machine, and then refabricate the entire setup with metallic metal bracketing.
You know, what occurs to me is I want you on my zombie apocalypse team, right? And the thing is, we all kind of like, or at least I do, think in terms of the zombie apocalypse and who I want on my team. But you know what? We ain't got to wait for that because we have an opportunity to apply these skills. No, like seriously, like once that zombie apocalypse comes out, like we was actually talking about it earlier today. She and I were like, you know, if the zombie apocalypse broke out, we'd be like good. People would, you know, like we would, you know what to do.
We got teams.
We'd be main characters in that story is what I'm saying, you know. But yeah, like we don't have to wait for an actual cataclysm because there's a cataclysm happening right now and it's very nerf and we can engage with it and start to do these things that we fantasize about what we do if, you know, the zombie apocalypse happened. Definitely. Yeah. CNC machine.
So is that all you were going to do? Or wait, now what else would you do? Because I feel like we cut you off there.
Of course. CNC bracket manifolds. The second thing would be how do I say this? Like generators, like advanced lithium battery generators that you could literally buy. It's like a big brick. And there's little lithium pods attached to it. So if you need to go to a place to charge them using an AC adapter, you would take two of the little cell pods and take them to like a different facility to charge them, or any other tunnel system that has accessibility to AC adapters. And just have like these generator boxes that are just going to power the tunnel system, especially with LED lights. They utilize approximately 10 watts of electricity, so it's very, very minimal. You're looking about 12 volts, 5 amps per like 2 to 3 feet of the tunnel, and that is like very minimal because the generators are able to maintain 128 volts or 72 volts, which is the equitable adequate voltage to run like a pretty decent operation. And the cell pods, you could either have solar charging capabilities. You could have solar arrays to charge these solar pods as well.
What are we all doing paid for anything then? And you think you can do this with all 10 grand?
Yeah.
How many people do you think this would help?
So I would need to analyze.
With 10 grand, how many people do you think you could influence with this?
I need to see. I need to see how big this tunnel system is, because if it's massive, I would need...
without seeing it, that was a big thing. How many people do you think you could influence with this idea right now?
So you're saying that there's 500,000 people that you guys said, right? That live there?
Right, no, there's 500,000 people homeless in the United States.
600,000 nationally.
What would you be?
6,000 in Las Vegas.
6,000 in Las Vegas.
Yeah. And a particular tunnel, how many would you say was in like the Virgin tunnels?
500 to 1,000 from what I've looked at.
Virgin tunnels.
500 to 1,000 in the Virgin?
No, in the entire tunnels.
Oh, in the tunnel system. Okay.
In the entire tunnel system, from what I've looked up, anywhere from 500 to...
Oh, I can count on my... From my personal eyeballs, I've seen more than 500. So it's
I'm
more
not
towards
saying
1,000.
it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, from everything I can look up, roughly.
Yeah, it's hard to get good data, but yeah.
Would you say it's fair to say it's way less than 3?
way less than 3,000 in the tunnels. I don't know all the tunnels.
Yeah, there's a lot of tunnels.
Ooh.
I mean,
But what the tunnels I've seen,
yeah, they're literally everywhere. They're like insane.
Swear.
They're
and all over the city, like
And
parts
they all
that we
look
don't
like
consider
me.
Las Vegas have
You
tunnels.
two think there's more than 5,000 down there?
Well, no, there's an estimated
Yeah.
6,000. That's
I
an
think there's
official
6,000
number.
homeless
That's an
in
official
Las
number,
Vegas,
right? That's people camping in
Yeah.
parks or sleeping in their cars.
Mhm.
And I tend to
I
think
think
that
it's
those
at
numbers
least-
will be lower than they actually are
Yeah.
because of how sampling is done.
I think it's at least 1,000 in the tunnels.
And the fact
If
that
you
people who are
factor in
homeless
all of the
hide the
people
fact that
though-
they're homeless. People who are still working and they have a
Yeah.
life, they hide that they're homeless. So yeah, there's at least 6,000 in this city.
You can always assume that homeless counts are usually undercounts because it's really hard because they're always moving and
And we run out of materials when we could still serve twice as many
Crazy.
people.
Mhm.
We really are running at 50% capacity.
You're running out every week?
Yeah, we run out every
Pass
week,
out every
and-
food and water
and we rotate bi-weekly to different camps. So we could serve twice as many people with more resources.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Okay, that's good math. I understand.
Yeah.
That's good math.
Mhm.
That's very good math.
That's what volunteers who are stoned and there's a designated driver. Some of us may or may not be drinking Jameson out of a flask, and still we run out of people to help.
We also have a good time. No one drinks and drives though.
No, we don't do that. There's plenty of other people who are not on
There's
mushrooms.
a lot of other people who drink and drive.
Thank you, Ann.
Hell yeah. Laddie daddy.
Well, so we are at the end of all of it. Would you guys like to say? Okay,
So Vlad, are you coming?
actually-
Do you want to come to the tunnels either tomorrow or the following week?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down
yeah.
for that.
Do you want to do it tomorrow?
So 2:30, I have a spiel going on. So if anything after
We meet up
2:30
at 4 at
Oh.
7th and Carson.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we
hold on,
in?
I have a thing from my mouth. There we go.
Boom. All right, and hopefully there will be hookers and
Oh my god.
blow. We don't really fuck with that,
No.
but I think there'll be hookers joining us
Okay.
and good friends. And what happened? All of a sudden we Jackson Pollocked.
I moved over. Okay, so hold on.
Mhm.
Sorry. I moved to a wrong scene. All right, so as we're at our end here, let's leave it at this. So first, thank you both for coming back. I know we're new. It is an accomplishment when you guys did hit. Oh, well, actually, I'll be humble and say, having you guys on, we beat every view we've ever had.
Oh yeah.
In such a short time. So as Vlad would say, it's a privilege, it's an honor. And so
Y'all.
so now that I know we actually have listeners and viewers and we have stats to prove it.
No, it's fun as fuck coming on
but
here.
so-
Been wanting
but
to.
so-
Hell yeah.
But so, how could we, again, support your organization and contribute?
Okay.
And whoa. Here's the biggest one. So there's help from the computer, and then there's my question. And this is mine. So the first one was the computers, but this is mine. Are there any specific needs that we could give or volunteer or should be aware of? Or how could we approach this in a way where we're, like you said, you don't want 12 people rushing down the tunnel being intrusive, but how could we hit that, like, well, you go this way, I go that way, and I'll hit this tunnel, you hit that. How could we help you grow and support your organization and contribute?
Gotcha.
Is there any specific needs to that?
Mhm. I think in the long term, if we could get a second team, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because it used to be back in the day, we did used to have multiple volunteers who would also bring their own packaged foods and stuff, and then we would like double up and pass out.
So you say like another 7th and Carson?
Yeah,
Another-
we could
yeah.
definitely, if we can get another restaurant sponsor, that'd be great. And then we just like another solid team. And
Yeah.
then we can hit different areas and we can hit
Yeah.
more and help more people.
And
Oh,
willing
and
to
then-
train another team.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
baby.
You know, we can
easy.
hang out. You know, just like
it's not like a job.
if it's
fun,
something that you
know.
got like, if you got like 1 day a week that you would want to give to it,
Mhm.
then
You don't have to do
you could
Tuesday,
make it
right?
that week. You could run it. You could run your own crew, and we would support that.
Mhm.
You know, getting initiated,
Yeah.
getting to know the folks down in the spots.
And
And then after a while, you
your Instagram, website, and everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But in terms of like materials, like
in the
that we
short
need.
term, we could
Yeah.
use a lot of toiletries, so like soaps, deodorants.
Short term. As of
Yeah,
this
okay.
week
With
and
summer,
next
with
week.
summer months coming up,
Yeah.
we're really trying to figure out an ice strategy.
Oh yeah. So
Wait,
like,
an ice?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people will request ice, so
Yeah,
we're trying
and-
to figure out to get coolers,
Mhm.
and then we know where to get cheap ice, so we just need to get coolers and then bring
Ice
bags of
ain't
ice.
cheap on the strip, and there's a lot of homeless people living by the strip. So after they like walk like 8 blocks in 120-degree weather, they finally get to a place where it's $5 a bag. You know, so we can go get that good ice real cheap on the other side of town and drop it off. For that, money would be sufficient. We've got some ideas about how to get it done really efficiently. Also, sandals. No, flip-flops, I mean. Flip-flops. Flip-flops, summer gear, summer clothes, fresh, new, like, even like a bag of t-shirts. Because
sunscreen.
sunscreen,
Yeah, definitely sunscreen.
yeah, all the summer
Any type of
things.
nice summer cooling equipment, summer safety stuff.
If you got fans, we got batteries, you know?
They got portable fans.
Yeah, misters, you know, like you know, just things like
Anything
fancy
you can think of
things.
that keeps you
Yeah.
cool.
I like people getting the kind of gear down the tunnels that you would get at Coachella or Life is Beautiful. You know, like just like you know, like when you feel bougie, it feels good. You know, like you're out there, you're on acid and ecstasy, and you squirting yourself with this Mister fan. Well, you know what? Like you down in the tunnels, you're on acid, you're on fucking Molly, and you know, like where's your Mister fan? You know, like if you got Mister fans, if you can hook that up, any kind of plug for like good, you know. And I'm not saying you work at the dollar store and the manager won't notice if you walk out with swollen pockets, but I'm not saying anything like that. But I'm just saying like, hey, summer's coming. You know, it's gonna be hot.
You two are fucking hot.
Man. As I've been trying not to like sniff you in public.
Jeez,
No.
yeah.
Oh shit, I'm on camera.
To my office. To my office. To my office. All right, folks. I know my scenes. I know my scenes. Well, everybody, that brings us to another end. Yeah, this was a really cool podcast.
This is a really
To
fun
the Las
podcast.
Vegas Holy
This
Smokes
is gonna be
over
the
here.
hottest
Thank you so
podcast.
much.
Yo, good buddies.
Good
I'm just
buddy.
gonna say it to my stoner amigos over there. Thank you for the wild ride of sharing us with the underground tunnels. Dare I say and beyond?
And beyond.
Yo, y'all are the two champions of compassion and support. Listen. So in 2 weeks. So by the way, before I even give my spiel, we are on next week. We are probably going with the influencer nonsense and the hipsters.
Mm-hmm.
So next week will all be about the hipsters. But don't worry, folks. This isn't the end of the road. In 2 weeks, we'll have them back, and we're going to talk about Vladimir's experience and updates about their adventures, their stories, and how they affect the very fabric of society. Ooh, how about that one, you kids with big hipster
Boom,
words?
boom.
So grab your snacks, fire up your imaginations, kids, and get ready as we'll join them all in the underbelly of Sin City and hear how they went as Vladimir goes down deep and helps feed them all. And then we'll come back and hear his stories and how he's shedding light on places where there's no light.
Right?
I didn't want to do it, but I did
In
it.
the deep dark.
Anyways, until then,
The
friends,
entendres have-
until then, friends, remember, keep spreading love, keep spreading the kindness, and maybe, if I could challenge you all, maybe bring a little something that makes somebody else smile. So stay tuned. I'll catch y'all next week when we get a bunch of savvy influencers in here, and I'll see y'all in 2 weeks when we get the repercussions of Is Vlad Still Alive from going down to visit the underground tunnels.
God. This guy.
How about this one? Stay groovy. Peace out, my friends. I'll see y'all next week. This has been the Downtown Las Vegas Good Buddies. See y'all next week, everybody.